Greetings, fellow Americans, and shit, everybody across the world is American. This is, oh God, no.
Island boy, I'm just trying to make it. And I'm an island boy. I'm gonna keep it like an island boy. I'm gonna keep it like an island
Oh,
boy.
man.
I'm gonna keep it like it's
Oh.
wild.
We need these guys to write our theme song.
I'm gonna keep it
No.
up in the
Yes.
sun. I've been really at your
Bro,
food
go
gazing.
Plata.
I'm like, boy, what you really saying? I told him I was pull up like a super saiyan. I'm trying to be out
These guys are gonna sell out
Hey, look,
arenas,
I'm an
ironically.
island boy with my
Show's over.
vest on
Show's
like
ruined.
a Guaman man.
Show's
Yeah,
ruined.
yeah. I'm gonna
That's
keep it like
enough,
an
Thomas.
island
White
boy. I'm gonna
motherfuckers
keep
are
it
on
like
my screen. Jesus H. Christ.
Such a good tune.
The
The
one
banger
kid
of the
looks
year.
like one kid looks like Christopher Soprano or Christopher from fucking Sopranos if he went to if he's vacationed in Jamaica for 4 years. The other one I affectionately call Arnold, but stayed in Jamaica too long as well from Hey Arnold. Like that's horrible.
Is that Kodiak Red? That's his name. What's the other guy's name? So it's Soldier something. It's Soldier something and then Kodiak Red. Which sounds like a chewing tobacco.
It does.
What are you chewing, Kodiak Red? Yeah. Isn't Kodiak a chewing tobacco? I don't know.
Oh, when I heard that, I was like, that has to be what, because I heard it on Jim and Sam, and I was like, has to be two white guys. Has to be two white guys because they're talking about
Are
it.
they still white? They have so many tattoos, I can't tell anymore. And the hair is amazing.
Oh, I want to set it ablaze. I want to be like a Smokey from How High, the dude that like grows his dreads out. I can't remember what his fucking name was.
But see, that's hilarious to me because I never saw it.
Oh yeah,
that's the second one. That's not even the original. The original is like it's the same
them
thing,
in a
the
hot
same
tub.
song, but they're in a pool or something. Yeah. And no, I wonder if they ever wear shorts. And apparently they're from Florida, so which makes sense.
Absolute sense. There you go.
Of course, they're from Florida,
and they're probably like super rich.
Maybe. Oh, I hope so. Like I said, they're about to sell out arenas, ironically, and I'm excited for it.
Why'd you have to ruin my Halloween, Tim?
That's awesome. Well, look, we got our costumes on.
Yes,
Ray's pacemaker.
Yes, pacemaker. I need one. I have one, and it stands for America.
It does it. Is it a beacon of freedom?
It is. It's actually a beacon of my life force. If it stops, I'm screwed.
That makes sense. And I'm Mick Foley, and Thomas is LeBron's dad.
We don't know what he looks like.
I was more like obese LeBron, but I think LeBron's dad.
I guarantee that's what LeBron's dad. I mean, just a little bit older, but that's what LeBron's dad looked like his rookie year.
Probably
just walking around in that same jersey. That was the jersey his rookie year. So that just walking around in that jersey. I guarantee that's what he looked like.
One of my 7 children is now in the NBA.
I knew I'd get a success. One out of 7.
Took 7 tries, but I was already there.
You monster, Ray. Racist.
Hey, Thomas is laughing, so
he's just wrong. All right.
A white boy trying to tell a black man
Delonte
how
West
to feel.
got arrested for something.
Who?
Delonte West.
Yeah, that doesn't shock me.
You know the guy who used to shtup LeBron's mom, apparently, which that was hilarious. That whole rumor was so funny to me.
That ain't no rumor. That was true.
I believe it. I mean, it's still pretty funny.
Hold on.
Oh, Delonte, come at me with your ginger complexion. Nothing? All right, fuck you both.
Remember him at St. Joe's, man? Him and what's the Nelson guy? What, Jameer Nelson? When they're at St. Joe's that year, like they were great. They went undefeated for a while, I think. They had a 1 seed, and that team's never been good before or since. But like that year, they were the shit.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, they came to they actually played at my high school. But I didn't go because the game was sold out because everybody wanted to see LeBron.
We're not talking about the same thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. We're talking about St. Joseph's, the college when West played there with Jimmy.
I didn't know.
Yeah. So maybe you just stop talking when we talk about sports. Just although this is a sports show, so I kind of need you to. Talk.
Sure.
So you mean to tell me the guy that made this song got arrested?
Man, he working at KFC, but he holding it down, though. They got to wait. They told him he got 18 minutes. 18 minutes on the chicken. And this nigga said, okay.
Whoa! Got about that word. I want the song.
Chicken wing, got barbecue, sauce. Original, sauce. Original, sauce. That's recipe, sauce. No pepper, hot sauce, yes, that's me.
That man got arrested.
I got the tour. The Florida Twins with the Z and Delonte West when he gets out.
Yes,
that's the tour. I like it. Also, I want no backing tracks. I want them all to do it a cappella.
That's the only tour I would go to if Post Malone was actually the first out the gate, to be honest. He makes Post Malone. They make Post Malone listen.
Did you just try to like force a Post Malone diss? Like,
no. I actually want something to watch. I want
forced.
Something talented to watch before those 4 jagoffs go on stage.
I like Post Malone, like as a person, like he's a cool guy, but I don't like his music at all.
I like his music.
I mean, his music is catchy.
Turn off the auto tune, bro. Turn off the auto tune.
Hey, all right, Usher.
Listen, man, soon enough, all music is going to be automated anyway. Like all AI is going to write all songs. So why don't we just, before that happens, let's hear the soul in people's voices. All right. You know who doesn't use heavy auto tune? Adele. And a lot of people. I'm just saying, listen, auto tune as a tool for recording. Sometimes you don't have time. You got to fix shit. That's fine. That's what auto tune should be for. But as an effect, it sounds like garbage. It doesn't. Like it takes the soul out of your voice. 100%.
Oh, come on. T-Pain in auto-tune is sexy. Okay.
But he has a wonderful voice.
No,
he shouldn't be using it.
Exactly.
He got a great voice.
Exactly. Same thing with like Bieber. Bieber can sing and hit his own notes. Why are you putting all this freaking auto-tune on it? Same thing with T-Pain. I didn't even know how good he could sing until he did Masked Singer. I'm like, oh shit, he can actually sing. Why the fuck did you always
never
put all
saw
this
the
auto-tune
Tiny
on
Desk?
there? Ray could sound exactly like T-Pain without that much auto-tune. So if someone's actually talented, why are you even using it?
Could you imagine Ray doing something? We need to get an auto-tune and take him to the studio. Well, I got the studio and let him sing a few songs.
I like it.
I do.
Yeah, I like it too.
Yeah, me too. I'm down.
We're gonna record our own theme song. I like it.
Bro, Plata will make your panties wet. Oh yeah.
We'll just do it Irish folk song style. I'll just plug it right. I like 3 chords on the keyboard. Dun, 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 dun. I got that much in me. And Ray will sing and I'll harmonize it. I'll harmonize with him.
Woke up today to listen to Bro Plata.
Yeah.
Only T-Pain can use autotune. This is true.
I'm fine with that. If it's only but the thing is he can actually sing.
Right.
So I don't understand why it was even necessary. I don't know. Maybe that's what got him in the biz, as they call it, I believe, with a Z.
Yeah.
But I don't know, he can actually sing. I don't know.
Yeah, Usher actually made like T-Pain feel bad about himself because he was like, he actually said this straight to T-Pain's face. You ruined or you made it harder for everybody now that you use auto-tune. I'm like, that is the shittiest thing I've ever heard.
I'm really hoping that like it's like a phase that's gonna like kind of go out. Because not everyone uses. I mean, it's used it a lot. It's using country music now too. You can hear it. Like,
yeah.
And that Elton John song he does with Dua Lipa, they put auto-tune on him, and I'm like, that sounds awful. I'm like, Elton John can still. Why are you putting an auto-tune on Elton John? It sounds fucking terrible.
A lot of people complained about that. They were complaining hard, man.
Why would you do that to the man?
Yeah, the Elton John.
How long has that guy been making music without auto-tune? 2,000 years. That's exactly how many years. All right. There's cave
started
drawings
on
of
the
this man with
lute.
a piano. What?
I said he started on the loop. He's that old.
But hold up, Usher told T-Pain that Usher got a lot of nerves because Usher brought us the worst thing in the world, Justin Bieber.
I mean, there's more crimes against humanity. We can always look at like
It's not
P Diddy for P Diddy for bringing us MGK. So
okay,
or Madonna for bringing us Candlebox.
Hey!
I love Candlebox. I just love that story. I love that Madonna discovered Candlebox. I love that. You're all you. Half all you is a half all you. Yes.
Madonna, awesome. Thank you.
You know what? Candlebox is making new music, and they just put out a new album.
Oh, goodness me.
Yeah. It's good.
Candlebox is dope.
Candlebox is great. I mean, I know 2 Candlebox songs, but so does everybody.
I think they came with Local H to like Cleveland Heights and like their outdoor venue. And I was like contemplating going because I'm like, it's 2 90s bands I actually love. Local H more, but like, yeah, to see Candlebox would be like
our buddy Andrew Law went to a concert a while ago. I forget, maybe like 10 years ago now. I forget who was playing, but one of the bands dropped out. He's like, dude, you know who replaced them? I'm like, what? I'm like, Candlebox. He's like, remember Candlebox from the 90s? I'm like, everyone remembers Candlebox. Well, yeah. I would have been pumped to be like, yeah. Finding out that one band didn't make it, but they got Candlebox. Yes, for you. Far behind. Hey.
Like who else played? Rusted Root. What?
Oh.
With Candlebox blow them out of the water. Get out of here.
No, I was gonna say like that'd be the opening act would be Rusted Root because they only have that like hippy dippy song.
Right. No, it's Eve 6 and I want to see that tour. Eve 6, Candlebox. Yeah, the Eve 6 Twitter was really funny. We talked about it before, and it still kind of is, but he's gotten really he's really going hard on Chappelle, which is okay. Yeah. I don't hate him for it. It's fine.
It's an opinion.
He has an opinion because mostly he's just hilarious. I just don't agree with this one. I agree with a lot of other ones, and he's pretty hilarious. Thomas, have you been privy to the Eve 6 Twitter page?
No.
The guy's been going nuts on it. The lead singer of Eve 6, and he's been pretty hilarious for a while.
Yeah.
It still is. He tweets like 40 times a day, and it's all ridiculous.
It was as if a 90s album became sentient in a computer. Like he would say blurt random shit out. And
he was like tweeting at random celebrities asking them if they like the Heart in the Blender song.
Yeah.
I will check it out. I need to find funny stuff.
Especially during the pandemic. He was on fire.
Yeah, he was killing it.
Oh. Yeah, it was like the Iron Sheiks.
And I liked their newest song that came out like I don't know 6 months ago, maybe more than that now.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
It's not bad. Hey, you know what? So you know what I never have done as an adult is like surge and like vodka.
Oh,
tried that out.
That would be tasty.
Yeah, it would.
That would be very good.
That's what we do. We have an episode where we're just doing drinking vodka and surge.
The Surge episode.
Yes, I like it. Surge and vodka.
Remember Josta?
Yeah, Josta Cola.
I remember.
Oh my god!
I don't remember Josta.
Josta was like, I don't even know how to describe Josta, but it was there. I mean, it was a 90s thing.
It existed.
Yeah, it was. And actually, you watched you watched Loki, Tim, yes?
Yes.
Tom, did you watch Loki?
Of course I did.
That's actually what what's his face? Wow, Owen Wilson's character was drinking throughout the entire show. Was Josta Cola, and you're like,
was he?
Yeah.
That's funny. Josta.
Oh, Josta.
I had a car full of Josta. They were doing a big when Randall Park Mall was still open, showing my age. They were doing a big giveaway because Josta was there, 93 was there, everybody was there, and then they were like they had these things full of Josta. So girls that was giving it away. Hey, you want some Johnston? Sure. They just dumped it into the back of my 84 Buick Skyhawk. And I had a car full of Johnston. Not nice. I couldn't get rid of it, man. It was...
That's like I read this thing on Facebook about these people that won like a year's worth of Code Red Mountain Dew, or like one of those, like one of the special ones that was only, I don't know. They're like, it sounds cool for a minute, but then it's like you have a year's worth of Code Red Mountain Dew. And you're like, what the fuck am I going to do with this? Like, you probably get sick of it after a week, and then you couldn't even give it away. And that's what they said. Like, we couldn't give it. We threw most of it out.
I wish I could bring without fear of my laptop dying. There is, I shit you not, in my kitchen right now from my little brother, like a mountain, a small mountain of Code Red Mountain Dew boxes chilling in my kitchen right now.
This is not good.
I
can taste it when you say it, and I was like, no. Is Thomas eating? All right.
Hey, I ate before the show.
Like I was on the show.
All he has to do is press buttons. That's all he's really got to do.
Speaking of that, I want you to zoom in on me, Thomas. All right, and give me like 1 second as you're doing it. All right.
All right. Oh no! What? Oh God, he's going all Jeffrey Toobin for some reason. Oh no! Oh God, what is? The gun!
He got the gun.
I told you I was gonna win.
Please
a gun.
don't tell me it's loaded.
No.
Okay.
I told you I was gonna win a gun. Look at this.
He got a
gun. Does it have a toe trigger? No. Okay, we're fine.
No. Oh, I get it. Now, you can pull me off now. You can unzoom me. I just wanted to show you the gun.
Yeah, it's quite nice.
Didn't I tell you guys I was going to win a gun last week?
You did.
You sent me
a photo when it happened.
Overly confident I was going to win a gun.
So you're not going to sell it though, right? You're going to keep it?
I don't really need it. Like, for now I'm going to keep it. But, like I didn't sell it there. This is a Weatherby Element synthetic 12 gauge 28-inch barrel, retails anywhere between $500 and $600. So this is a very expensive paperweight that I own now. It isn't my name. They registered it to me at the show.
Oh no, you had to fill paperwork out for it. That's funny.
Huh? Well, you have to. Listen, we don't have a ton of laws in America, but the ones we do have, we follow.
This is true.
Usually, ish. Some people do. Oh, dude, that gun raffle was awesome. Like, Ray, you got to come with me next year. It's great.
Yeah, I'm down.
It was great. Like, I really wish I had some sort of foreign friend to bring to that, because it's the most American thing you've ever seen. They would shit their pants. They wouldn't know what the hell is going on.
You should bring a Muslim. That was it's all full of white people. I guarantee you, they'll all look sideways.
There was enough beer there that maybe like within an hour, 1 or 2, there'd be a lot of whispering, and then eventually the shouting.
Yes, listen, there absolutely would have been.
Listen, it was great. Everybody there was great. All right, I'm not saying anything bad about them. They were great. All the kids got a prize. Check this out. All the kids got a prize, and I think there were 75 kids tickets, and they all had most of the prizes were like walkie-talkies and like buck knives and hatchets for some reason. I don't give a kid a hatchet. Nice. That's kind of nuts. Backpacks and tents and stuff. And they all got drawn. They all went up and picked one, but I think they had like 8 actual guns. And the first kid picked out of the 75 got a 22. And my niece Ava got picked first, so she got a 22. It's pretty cool.
Nice.
Then the last kid left in the barrel out after all 75 also got a 22.
Good pun,
and
by the
very
way.
last was my other niece Hadley. So first and last picked.
Wow.
And we thought that maybe they forgot to put her ticket in because they weren't calling her name, and then they had one left and they called it. So they both won 22s. Pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah, and I won this. No one else won anything, but I won this. I was like the third gun. I think the first gun was an AR-15. It was gold. I'm like, yeah, that would have been cool.
What?
But I got this. It's just my father who was there. Like I told you, my father is a gun nut. He came in for it, and he he wouldn't buy this off of me because my father, although a gun nut, he is frugal. So he only buys guns when they're like super good deals. Like if I would have given him this for like $250 or some ridiculous price that I wouldn't sell it to him for, then he would have taken it. But he's like, dude, that gun's too expensive for me. I'm not gonna buy. I only buy cheap guns. And also, he was trying to tell me that it was a cheap gun. He's like, that's no more than like $300, maybe. It's probably like $280. But we finally looked it up because we didn't have service in the middle of nowhere where that thing was. Of course, we didn't. When we finally looked it up, no, it's just on the Weatherby website. It's $600. I found it some other places like $500 or $550. So somewhere between $500 and $600 for this thing. And it's pretty bad. I mean, it's pretty sweet. I don't know nothing about it and have no idea how to operate it. It comes apart. I have no idea how to do that. When they gave it to me, I tried to put it back in the box, and they're like, "It's not going to fit like that. You have to take it apart." And I'm like, "Dad, come here, do this." And the one guy joked, he's like, "Hey, if you don't know how to use it, we can't give it to you." I'm like, "No, that's not how that works." And I'm like, "It doesn't have." I'm like, "This is America. I don't need to know how to use it to own one." And they didn't think that was as funny as I did when I said it. Like no one else laughed when I said it. And I'm like, all right, I understand my crowd. All right. They want everyone to be able to get guns super easily, but they, it's the people who don't know how to use them that give everybody else a bad name. But I'm not going to do anything dumb. But like I said, I don't even have ammo for it right now. And I probably will sell it maybe eventually, but I'm trying to keep it. I don't even know what to do with it. Like
take it down to Zanesville. They got like a skeet shooting place.
There's a lot.
Yeah, they do.
There's that here. They have those here.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
My brother has clay pigeons. We can just do that. We do that. They do that all the time. But I don't really know if I want to shoot it. Maybe because I might sell it. I might not shoot it. I don't know.
Well, I mean, you should put it in the back behind you, like right there. Like, yeah.
Well, this is concrete. I don't want to scratch, and I don't really have anything to. I don't know how to. I can't just drill holes. It's concrete, so
no.
Or else I would. Yeah, I don't know. But I tell you what, that thing was great. I don't know how many beers they had. They had enough. Like there's 200 people, and a lot of people had a lot of beers. On the way home, we were behind somebody who was super drunk. They were driving like 20 and a 50 and just doing this.
Oh no.
So the guy was either hammered or he made like his 10-year-old son drive. Just go slow, it's fine. But
keep it between the ditches, boy.
But it was bad. Like good thing we were in the middle of nowhere in Scio, Harrison County. But the first thing, the first thing before they drew any guns, what do you think happened? We had to do it before any guns got drawn.
Thomas, you first. I have my guess.
What you had to do before the drawing?
Yeah. Everyone did together before.
Strip search?
No.
Okay.
No, that was the black guy that was there.
No, there's none. There wasn't one.
There wasn't one? No. Are you serious?
I was like the sore thumb of the place because I had long hair, dude with long hair. Like that was me. Some old dude as I'm walking out, it just looks at me and goes, "What up, Sasquatch?" I'm like, "All right, man. All right, Mr. French." Like I didn't say anything. I'm just go, ha ha, walk out. I'm like, does he want me to punch him? Like, what is it? I'm like, I don't really care, but that's a weird thing to say.
I wanted that damn shotgun, boy.
Maybe. Once they figured out, one guy next to us, he's like, "Is that thing even going to be fired?" I'm like, probably eventually. He's like, "By you?" I'm like, who knows? Maybe. I don't know. The 12
God,
gauge.
Man,
no, but what do you think happened? You gotta guess. It wasn't a strip search.
They all, because of the demographic, I'm assuming the median age was dead.
That's not really true.
And what was it, like 40s, 50s kind of vibe?
All over the place. Well, there's a lot of kids too. So, kids and people who are the age of, like under 15-year-old kids or 16-year-old kids, people that, so, and there's some older people too. No, it's all over the place,
Southeastern Ohio. They all did the Pledge of Allegiance like fucking good sheep.
Nailed it.
Wow.
Nailed it.
I can imagine.
We all stood up and we did the Pledge of Allegiance. And I'm sitting there just like not laughing. I'm like, this is perfect. This is so perfect. Like, this is the best.
I wish I was there now. God damn it. That would have
been fun. I'm not, it sounds like I'm making fun of it, but I'm not, because all those people were great and they were so cool and the whole thing was awesome. And I'm definitely going back next year. Right. I spent a lot of money because like my ticket was $50 and you get unlimited food and beer. I didn't drink very much beer though because I couldn't really drink. And then they have, I don't know, maybe like 25, 30 guns maybe, and then they have the normal raffle, which is how I won. They called my name because they just get everyone's ticket and they put it in the barrel and they ticket. That's how I won. But they also had separate games that I played. Like they have a card game, which they have a deck of cards for a gun, $10 a card, and they cut the card in half, right? And then they draw one, whatever card you have, whoever has that card wins. And I did 2 of those and I didn't win either of those. And also did a couple other raffles that I spent like $20 on. And there's a mystery gun. I don't know what the mystery gun was. I forget what it was. It was looked like some sort of assault rifle. And it was nasty. I don't know what it was, but that would have been awesome to win. I don't know what it was. It just looked gnarly. But I didn't win it. But anyway, I think I spent like $145 altogether in that place. But I won this gun. So,
Hey, man.
And I didn't have to spend any more, but I wanted to. I'm like, oh, I might as well play. I'm here the whole time. I want to play as many games as possible.
Oh, hell yeah.
I want to be in the drawings. But I got picked. I think that was like the 3rd gun pick. So I got picked pretty. So we started out pretty hot, the Danko family, and then at the end, my other niece won a 22. So it's pretty cool. Nice. We made out pretty well. This is probably about $200 a piece, and then this thing, so it's almost $1,000 with a gun.
That's dope, though, dude. Like I wish I could. I would love to have been there for that. Like it just sounds exactly like
next year
every family reunion I've ever had. Like there's probably some old white dude with a like big white beard.
Yes, of course.
Describing
Santas. Yes.
describing, and I'm doing this technically in character. So YouTube and all the places, they all of a sudden use that colored fella. Like they.
Oh no! What they did say a couple times, the drawing wasn't for a gun; it was for $200 cash. And the guy, the emceeing of the whole thing and doing all the raffles is like, hey, Joe Biden's outside. He wants his 23%.
Oh, wow.
And everyone's like, woo! I'm like,
I bet.
Laughing. It was great though. It was like, it sounds like I'm making fun of it.
It was a great time.
It was great. It was great. And they were all awesome and they were super cool. And that sportsman club does a lot of free events for kids and stuff. So that's what that funds. They made a lot of money probably. I mean, every time it's $540 every time they do a deck of cards, right? Because they use the jokers too. So yeah, every time, and those guns are probably all worth less than that because I don't know. But this is good. This is a good gun I got here.
Dude. It's a nice gun.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with it now.
You'll shoot your eye out. Don't.
I don't even know how to take it apart. I need a case for it or something. I don't know what to do with it. Like I just have it like sitting on like 2 pillows in my room, and I put a blanket over it. Get a guitar
case and go full Antonio Banderas with that thing.
Yes,
a big guitar case though. Jeez, maybe a bass case for this bad boy.
Watch Thomas. Watch him fucking become like Mr. NRA. All of a sudden, there's like he's got a locker now. He's got one of them safes in his basement.
Dude, my father has like 40 safes. My brother has a safe. Thing is, my brother has a safe. I would keep it in his safe, but like he said he might buy it from me eventually. So I'm like, well, if I can't just let him have it at his house, I'll just use it.
Yeah. And it is like a car. Once that first buckshot goes through that thing,
that's why I'm not shooting it. I mean, listen, guns don't lose a whole lot of value, but it will lose the most after I shoot it once. But after that, they don't lose a whole lot of value. It's just they're all beat up and shit. But even then,
yeah,
guns hold value because they're guns. And when people freak out about if I would have sold this like right when Biden got elected, I probably would have got double for it.
Yeah,
like it's difficult. I'm sure I could find shells for it, but there's been a bullet shortage too, and I heard that a bunch from my father and my brother. And it's been a real thing.
Wow.
My buddy Alan needed bullets for his AR-15. I got them from my father when I was out there. I bought them off my dad. I had to wait till he was like 8 bourbons deep, and he's like, "All right, let's do this." So I had like $350 worth of AR-15 rounds.
Wow. That's Yeah, I want to go to this. You've officially as soon as I knew they had to have done the national anthem. Like that
Didn't do
must
the
have
national anthem, but it was the Pledge of Allegiance.
or the Pledge of Allegiance.
Yeah.
What the fuck? America, whatever. It's fucking the fact that happened just makes me just proud to be one of them, like in the same genus of society as them, because like
right, I'm like 1 foot in, 1 foot out with those, you know. I mean, that's what my family is, so you know, I fit in pretty well. I think I do at least, but they're well aware that I'm a bit of an outsider. They're well aware.
Oh yeah,
but it's all right. But they definitely knew that I did. Well, also because I couldn't put the thing in the box, and I still don't know how. All I have for it is the box it came in, and I don't know how to take this thing apart.
It depends on
like I know where, but I don't want to mess it up.
Do you have like star screws in that? Is there like
no? One's up here up top, and there's another spot here. I don't know, but I don't want to mess it up, so I'll just have my brother do it.
I've cleaned and taken apart a few guns in my life, and it was all in one day. I went shooting in Pennsylvania with a buddy of mine and on his uncle's property. Uncle's probably long gone by now. But they used to get drunk and like puke and piss and shit on this one rock that caused one guy to go to the hospital, which was hilarious. It was like a weird tradition thing. But yeah, dude, I got to do like, what do you call it? A 22 like Tommy gun kind of thing. Handguns. I got to shoot a Desert Eagle for the first and only time. It was fucking dope. I felt like I was in Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I was so happy.
I think I'm gonna go visit my family sometime next month. And I asked my dad, I'm like, dude, can I shoot the Tommy gun? He's like, yeah. I'm like, fuck yeah.
Yes, get video.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah,
get video. We'll post it to the Instagram.
For sure.
For the gram, bro.
The gram,
That's how we do things.
But the only reason this is together is for this podcast. I'm like, no, I gotta have it together so I can show show the bro Plata Nation. That's
just a standard like shotgun. So it's
it's nice though.
Single barrel
like
too.
A $500-600 gun, my man. So this is, like I said, this is now like the second most valuable thing I own, maybe third. But well, my mattress is used now. My car, and then my mattress, and maybe my gun. Maybe my gun, before the mattress. But still,
I'm missing out. I'll never be able to hold a gun.
Why not?
You a felon?
Yeah.
That is true. Yeah, it is true. Yeah.
Shit happens.
Yeah, it happens. But then if the apocalypse happened, I can't defend myself. What I look like with a kitchen knife?
Right.
I was about to say.
Listen, you can come to this thing to Thomas. You just have to have someone else register it for you. They were letting that happen really easy. Someone want a gun, they're like, I can't register this in my name. They'd have someone else there with register it for them. So
yeah.
However, I don't want to be the one, like, if you're not supposed to have a gun and then you have a gun that's in my name. I don't really want that to happen.
Right.
Although I don't expect you to do anything with it. Dumb. But
he would have to share the profits because I'd have to be the stakeout man at that point. Like I feel like
plus you're not going to do a whole lot with a shotgun. I mean, this is a semi-auto shotgun, but still.
Oh, you do a whole lot with that. Yeah.
I love that Chappelle bit. I think it was his last special about when he bought a gun. He bought a shotgun.
Yeah.
And he's asking the guy the difference between buckshot and birdshot. Birdshot is like, that won't kill a man. I'm like, I guarantee this is what the guy said.
Probably. Oh man, those are fun. I haven't really shot guns. I haven't shot guns since I was probably 18. It was the last time I actually shot guns. The gun I did have, Thomas, I had to actually like press up on the trigger instead of down. No. It was like a shoulder mounted cannon. Like this thing was fucking sweet. It was so good.
I mean, I got a chance to fire a gun when I was 16. It wasn't legal, but I still
called initiation where you're from, I think.
What the hell was that?
I hate that I laughed at that.
I got him. Yes.
I'm laughing at your ignorance more than anything.
Right. Oh no, it's definitely planned. Like this is immediately hits my head.
That gun, much like Marvin Vettori, was manufactured in Italy.
Ooh.
Whoa. Yeah. Okay.
Because you can't make. American companies can't make their shit here. Come on, they want to make profits.
Yes, this is true.
But it is funny. But what are the gun laws in Italy? Like, if one of those got out of the factory, get arrested. Like,
well, I mean, that just takes a bribe of like $1,000 probably from Ezio or whatever the fuck the mafia leader in Italy is right now.
That sounds about right, probably.
Did you say Ezio from Assassin's Creed? What the hell?
Hey, it's an Italian name. I'm just saying. It's not like his name was Danny. It's not bought in Italy by a dude named Danny Green. I mean, for God's sake.
The racial profiling in the past 5 minutes is just been outlandish.
Oh, it's palpable. It's fun.
Dude, past 5 minutes. How about 111 episodes?
I mean, he's gotten mad in the past, like legitimately
it's been
mad.
Really ridiculous.
I know. Oh, I love it. It's meant in jest. It's not meant in obvious
I know, but you
stereotypes.
can't do that anymore. Like, you can't. Like, people were like, dude, we did blackface, but it wasn't trying to, we're not trying to talk shit about anyone. Yeah.
That's different.
All right, Jimmy Kimmel.
We're not running for Prime Minister of Canada, okay? Or public office yet.
Yeah, you next.
I think honestly, like now to run for public office, you need a picture of yourself in blackface. Like so many politicians have done that. You're like, Jesus Christ.
Right, there's enough shit that they're gonna have to forgive you for. You don't need that.
There's no forgiving.
Again, 111 episodes. Oh, this is the best podcast there is. How come no one cares about us? What is it? Is it Ray? It must be Ray.
Yeah, probably. To be honest, I'm not
the likability of somebody here, and I'm gonna guess.
Okay, well, that's why I brought on Thomas as our producer. He's our likability.
So, okay, fine. I'll take it. Fine.
Yeah, who doesn't love LeBron's dad? He's a good guy.
My baby in LA now left me here.
Do you think he ever tried to sell his semen on the street to people?
Probably.
I got the sperm to make an NBA superstar. This come right on down.
You like cuckold porn? Come on, I'm gonna make it.
Think about that is like it. He probably could have sold it earlier.
What's he, Seabiscuit? Jesus Christ!
Yeah. You get a couple of homosexual couples that want to have a child. They need a donor.
It's not real quiet in 1999 after the Kentucky Derby. Like, it has a shelf life.
No, should.
That's it.
Yeah, if you do, you might as well. Like I'm surprised. Like athletes when they go broke don't try that shit. I mean, I know it's not legal, but maybe they have. You never know.
I'm sure. Yeah, Sean Kemp.
I guess Sean Kemp's been doing it for years. But he's not putting them in plastic cups though. He's donating directly.
His field goal percentages off the chain.
Hasn't missed a free throw yet.
Oh my God. My favorite Sean Kemp was Fat Sean Kemp.
Yeah, I liked Fat Sean.
Anytime a basketball player gets fat, it's hilarious to me. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Like Barkley or Brian Reeves was just always that big. He wasn't really fat.
Yeah.
Fat. He was just he was always hurt.
I can't recover.
Oh, God damn it. Oh. I am sweaty. Jesus Christ.
You
My
good?
chest hurt.
Same.
Yo,
I'm the one that's vaping.
Yeah, I tried to get Lord Thoven on today, but he wasn't feeling it, man.
He sent me a message too saying.
Well, the thing is, I feel like we shouldn't put him on anyway because he kept calling the podcast "Homo Pinata."
Hey, he's not wrong there. I mean, we are colorful. I said
it's bro Plata. He's like Homo Pinata. I'm like, no. All
right. You sent me a video that was, oh my god,
that was a Lord Thoven promo video from 2013.
I was dying. Like I was high as fucking a white man is possibly allowed to be, and which isn't that high, believe it or not. Like
I was about to say after you
were you singing Island Boy?
About that, right?
I'm Island. Fuck them. All right. But
you think we're gonna get copyright pulled for Island Boy?
Dude, if we do, I swear. I am honestly gonna dispute that one. Like, go fuck yourself and your bullshit. That is a dumbass thing.
You know what? Maybe we will. I mean, listen, I hope they copyrighted it by now. They need to.
Oh man. I would rather
really have managers and shit now. There's people that like they just like scope the internet looking for the next viral star and they like sketch them up to be their managers and shit. Like all those like TikTok people or like that super skinny kid, what they call Daddy Longlegs and his big giant fat friend. Like they have managers.
Are you talking about the one with like the long neck and he's super skinny?
Yes. Daddy Longlegs.
You've never seen that? There used to be a dude, my one buddy John was like totally obsessed.
He's still out there.
But my buddy John was obsessed with him.
Oh, Daddy Longneck, that's his name.
Okay, Daddy Longneck and fucking the dude with no neck that it was like sort of fused together. It was this black dude that just had like absolute it looked like he was wearing a cowl. Like it looked like he was wearing like Batman's cowl around his neck, but it was his actual neck, and it looked like a pyramid with a human head on it. Like I don't know how to describe this fucking guy, but it was, and my buddy would send me every single meme that existed of those two fuckers, and I'm like, Jesus, tap dancing crap. And they met. He said there's a video where Daddy Longneck and Pyramid Neck fucking met each other, and it looks like two rappers that were like settling a beef. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Good Lord.
That one big dude, his first thing he did on the internet was just getting hit in the balls. Like that was his whole thing, just getting hit in the balls.
Oh, the dude that would show up at the gathering. Yeah, I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, that's all right. Do whatever you want. Listen, man, if you want to, if that's what you want to do, man, you want to get viral famous, we get hit in the nuts, dude, do it, man. Probably make some ducats off of it.
Probably couldn't feel his balls. We're talking about the fat guy, right?
Yeah. Listen, I'm fat. I feel my balls. Told you they've been hurting. They've been all right. I just took my last antibiotic today. Hopefully that's flushed out.
Yes.
I didn't tell you guys this. I told you guys I was getting a CAT scan. I told Ray this, but my CAT scan was good. They didn't find anything on my CAT scan, so that's good.
They need to just jam that finger in your ass and see if it's that.
No,
that's the one thing they haven't done.
Wait till he can wait till he's 40. Way past that. Don't nobody want to get.
I don't think so.
Here's the thing, man. I wanted to check. It's the only thing they haven't checked. It's not like I want that to happen, but like
you want it. Don't lie.
No man wants that. Like I'm creeping right up on it, and I'm not looking forward to it.
What?
I'm creeping right up on it, and I'm not looking forward to it.
You mean, come on. None of you have ever, had a girl that's been adventurous before?
Yep.
No.
Really? Oh, my God.
Dude, she had a box of gloves that I bought her.
Who's the guy who played Stifler? Jason something?
No, Sean William Scott. Sean William something.
Sean William Scott. You're like Sean William Scott at the end of Road Trip.
Yes.
You just find that one girl.
2 fingers. Now you know what? Go for 3.
Yeah. Have you ever seen Road Trip, Thomas?
I saw it, but it was a while ago. Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. That's, I mean, I've had it. And I will say this, it was not as weird as the first time a chick ever like, let's just say kissed it. You know what I'm saying? Like that was an interesting day.
This was my face the first time that happened to me.
You never had a freak, Thomas. I get it. It's okay.
I have, but I got highly defensive because with my history and by me, being a former inmate, you get kind of like, no, don't. So so when it happened, I was so confused and I mean I sat on it for like 3 days with the confusion feel in my
sat on what?
I didn't sit on it, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Sat on it.
Well, I was gonna say he offered the guy in the yard his pudding.
Oh
No. And not that kind, the actual one from commissary, to be honest.
But yeah, it just weirded me out for a second. Like I didn't talk to that chick for like a week, and then I was afraid I'd go to sleep and end up with something there that wasn't a finger.
I will say, I mean, as long as you check for an Adam's apple first, I mean, it's okay.
Ray prefers the Adam's apple.
It's getting hard now because disguising is the thing to do. So you got to be really careful.
Oh. Yeah, like that first time like a finger was ever like near that, I'm like, sure, let's do it. But the one time where it got fucking fucking no one's watching tongued, it was like I literally asked the chick. I'm like, are you licking?
Now Ray's never going to be on SNL.
Probably I will, actually, the way shit's going.
Hey, last week's episode, what I've seen of it is pretty good. Sudeikis.
Yeah, I sort of saw a little bit of it, but I didn't see much. Yeah. So, but literally my question was, are you licking my ass? And her first question was not, or her first answer wasn't, no, it was, is that okay with you? I'm like, what the fuck? I have found a freak. Oh my God.
You know when he first told me, because you told me that before.
I was like 19 too. I was like a young boy.
He told me about that 35. When we were on our way to that wrestling thing in Ashtabula.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, those days. I should find some of those videos and see if I can possibly we can play them on the show, because they're dumb. Like my you remember seeing, I told you that, Tim. I used to ring announce pro wrestling in Ashtabula, Ohio.
Okay.
I went the Chris Clem route and did wrestling ring announcing. And it was a bad show. It was a bad show all around. Like,
this is the most fun I had in a minute. I had a ball.
Well, I mean, it's live pro wrestling. How can you go wrong? But still, that organization, man. Terrible. Just terrible.
What's up with that? That's the best part of SNL. They did a "What's Up with That" for the first time in a while. Sudeikis was there to do the running man in a tracksuit. I don't know why that sketch is so funny. Everyone, like, it's just the same thing every time, but it's just hilarious.
Because they get the right celebrities. Like, they got Oscar Isaac this time. Samuel Jackson dropped the F-bomb last time.
Mm-hmm. They got De Niro one time.
Yeah. With Robin Williams.
Yeah, that's it's great. It's great.
Yeah.
Hader wasn't there to be Lindsey Buckingham from
So they got
Fleetwood Mac.
Yeah, so they got the guy from Succession, I guess. I don't know. I don't know.
Succession's a good show. There's a kid I went to high school with who's in Succession.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, well, he left after like a sophomore year, moved to Florida, and I'm like, I wonder if he never moved, he wouldn't be in movies.
Probably not. He'd be working in like the brick factory.
He'd be on this
in podcast.
Philly. Yeah,
probably.
No, but his name's Brock Urich, and he was in a movie with James Franco too. I forget what else it was. But when I saw him, I'm like, I don't know, it's been a while since I saw him. I'm like 8 years or so, and I saw him at a bar, but it was a while ago. Anyway, when I saw him, I'm like, damn, is that Brock Urich? I had to look it up. I'm like, fuck yeah, it is Brock. That's cool.
That's sweet.
He plays the one Culkin brothers trainer. I don't know how many episodes. He's in a handful of episodes. He's not a big part, but
Kieran.
Yeah, whichever one's in that. Yeah,
the gay guy from Scott Pilgrim.
Yes,
that's all I really know him from.
He's in Succession. He's good in that.
I need to watch Succession. I need to watch Scott Pilgrim again.
Yes,
sure. Yeah, why not? Scott Pilgrim's good.
Pilgrim. You know what I watched over the weekend?
No one cares.
Dune. I did.
Yeah,
me too.
Dune. Yeah,
what'd you think? What'd you think?
I liked it.
That was good, man. Dune's like gothic Star Wars.
It is.
It's. I watching this, I'm like, there's going to be a lot of people that don't like this. But if you don't know Dune, like if you haven't seen the original Dune ever, like it's been a while since I saw it. But I know, like that's just the kind of theme. That's what I was going to say. I don't know, something like that. Anyway, that it has it's just like that. It's creepy and it's weird and it's it's intense and it's dark and it's good. I can't wait to see the next one. It's good.
Yeah,
Thomas,
you have to fucking pay attention to it or get lost as fuck. But yeah, it's good. Yeah. I liked it. I understand why people I'm watching that. I'm like, there's some people that are gonna hate this.
Oh,
but it is what it is. Like if I never saw Dune before and I watched that, I'd be like, what the fuck is this thing? But I understand the tone. That's what I'm looking for. Tone of that.
What'd you think, Thomas?
I loved it. I really loved it. I liked the original, but I like this one a little bit more because where the original got really, really weird and you have to understand it to understand it. This one was straight through. Now, a lot of people was pissed because of how it ended, but you knew they were doing that on purpose.
Right.
Those are people who have never seen the original, though.
Right. So, and the sequel got greenlit today.
Yes.
So we did it too.
They haven't already made it?
No.
I thought maybe they already made it the way they.
The director had said that he wasn't going to commit to anything until they saw how it did.
Okay.
And it made like $220 million over the weekend. So they greenlit it today.
Well, that's good.
I like it more than the one with the guy from Twin Peaks for sure.
Yeah.
The one for that one, like going back and watching that one compared to this Dune it's like a high school production of Dune, and then a studio went, what if we made mice that sweat? And that's in the book, believe it or not. That's in Dune the book, those like mice or whatever.
There's no way you read the book. No way.
I've heard the audiobook, sir.
Okay.
That's how I get my information. I go on YouTube. That's actually how I discovered one of my favorite sci-fi novels ever, which is I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream by oh God, I'm gonna kill myself over this one. This one's Harlan Ellison. Harlan Ellison, who's actually from Cleveland. He was from Shaker Heights and then like moved to New York when he was like 15 and became a writer and shit. I'll send you guys the audiobook. It's so fucking creepy and weird and upsetting. But it's so wonderful. But like I've listened to the audiobooks of Dune and I don't know where they're gonna go because like some of the pictures in the books are a little bit weird too. I've seen those online and stuff like that. There's the one where the dudes like they're in Roman togas and they got crosses and shit. You're like, what the fuck am I like looking at? Jesus, tap dancing.
Winston
Christ.
Churchill floating around the room.
Yeah.
Well, I know they're doing the story of the Bene Gesserit as a series on HBO Max.
Yeah, I saw that as well. I'm excited for that.
And he originally said he wanted to do 3 movies, but I guess they're going to do 2. So that'll work.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, because he wanted to stretch it out to a trilogy. But, yeah.
I mean, unless they do, they could do a trilogy if they did Children of Dune.
That's what I think they were trying to go into.
Yeah, I mean, and that was with James McAvoy on Sci-Fi at one point, was Children of Dune. But they just called it Dune, which was weird. But no, I love Dune. I that's one of those movies, like, and actually I found out about it because I was a kid and I was listening to Rover's Morning Glory, and that's one of like Rover's favorite movies of all time. He would always talk about Dune. And I watched it one night.
Right. I didn't watch Dune or hear anything of Dune till I turned 18. Like when I turned 18, 19, I got introduced to these 3 movies: Legend, Dune, and Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Okay.
All in 1 week.
Man, I think I watched, like, I think I was like 11 when I watched Holy Grail for the first time.
Yeah.
And I think I had it memorized when I was 11 too.
That's like me with Slapshot. Like I watched Slapshot at like 8, I think. And like didn't understand a lot of it until I got like to like 13 or 14. But like that's the movie I can quote like super hard. And I wish I could make a shot for shot remake of that movie. Oh, that would be fun.
Why?
Because
it's already, it's already made. Like, what do you?
I know, but you do.
You want to do like a no
budget
version? That'd be kind of funny, actually. Like a no budget version of Slapshot.
Well,
we should do a no budget version of like of another movie, a movie that's not a comedy, because it would end up as a comedy. How about like Die Hard?
Yeah,
like this Ray running around barefoot.
Oh, I'll run around your basement then with all those what do you call it?
It's Tuscarawas County. We can find an abandoned building for you. And this Noragami Tower, or whatever it's called, is really just like a shitty warehouse that's abandoned. It's an abandoned Wendy's somewhere in New Philadelphia. There is an abandoned Wendy's in New Philly somewhere.
I know. I saw it when I was there.
Let's do Hero of the Week right now.
All right. Bring up that banner, body.
You got it.
It didn't take much. I don't have any nominees. It didn't take too long. It was pretty easy. Hero of the Week. The Ernest goes to the end zone. The Ernest Johnson of the Cleveland Browns, Hero of the Week. Listen, the offensive line played freaking fantastic. They destroyed Denver up front, even without Jack Conklin. But man, that guy got moves, man. Ernest, he's the 3rd string running back. What the hell, man? Ugh. I hope somebody picked him up on their fantasy team. Actually, they probably picked up Felton if they picked up anyone. I did you pick him up?
Yep.
Nice. Killed it.
I picked him up. I'm proud of him. I am hoping that the Browns don't trade him next week, because there are rumors that they got phone calls for him.
Oh, I'm sure they did. I'm sure they did. They probably get like maybe a 4th round, maybe a 3rd round even pick maybe for him. So, which is good. But the thing is, like, Hunt's out for a while, man. We're gonna need him.
Yeah, we're gonna need all of our running backs, all 3.
And the thing is, we shouldn't be selling. We should be buying. What's going on? Is Brandon Cooks healthy? I mean, I heard him maybe is the name.
Brandon Cooks,
I don't really know if we need him, honestly. I mean, if Juice is healthy, and Beckham needs to play better. He just needs to play better.
Juice is healthy. Beckham just he's playing hurt, which I'm gonna give him credit. I normally fry Odell. I couldn't stand him at first, but he's showing me heart.
Yeah.
BPJ, if he's healthy, they need to give him a little bit more time.
The law firm of Donovan Peoples and Jones.
Right.
And Case Keenum's probably gonna have to start next week too, I'm assuming.
Yeah, more than likely.
when we talked Tuesday, you guys told me Baker was going to play, but you know, I mean, at the time he was going to play, but then he couldn't go. And Case, well, the thing is, luckily, Kevin Stefanski's coaching Case Keenum because his best year by far is when he was with Minnesota. That's because Stefanski knows how to use them. And a lot of short passes, dink and dunks, whatever. Let him be smart. The deep ball is not his friend, I don't think.
No. I had heart attacks every time he tried to throw something deep.
Well, that one almost interception he threw, Odell had a step on the guy. Like if he throws a good ball, it's a touchdown.
Right.
Assuming Odell catches it. But which is used to never be a problem. It's been anyway, but yeah, other than that, I mean, listen, as far as backup goes, listen, I'm sure those guys, the Fox and whoever you're talking about, probably saying he should be the guy now, probably, which is ridiculous.
Dustin Fox, yeah, everybody. It's not just him now; it's others. I mean, ridiculous. And
ridiculous.
I posted something on Facebook. Well, my friend posted something on Facebook. How now they're talking about let's go get Deshaun Watson. Why?
No, I don't want him on the team.
Why? So
Cleveland, I don't want that monster on the team. I mean, it's bad enough we got Kareem Hunt. Hey, he's the best kicker on the Browns. I guarantee it. Like when I saw it for the first time, he got released for the Chiefs. I'm like, how dare that guy? That's nasty. And the Browns pick him up. I'm like, fuck yeah.
The thing about it is, we were doing the morning show at our station, and there were rumors that Kareem Hunt came home right after he got released from the Chiefs, and he was with Dorsey. So I told the host, I'm like, we're getting Hunt. Hunt's getting signed. Oh, he's not getting signed. They're not going to bring him nowhere near. Soon as he got signed, he's looking at me. How did you know? I'm like, look, it makes sense. Dorsey was here.
Dorsey didn't fuck.
Here. Right. So,
listen, he was, you know, I like, it was Andrew Barry. Is that his name, or GM? I like him, but Dorsey was good in the draft. And he was, I mean, listen, no one wanted him to pick Mayfield or Ward. No, everyone wanted him to pick Bradley Chubb, who's good, but you know, I mean, I think he made the right moves for sure. Baker, I like to think so. Well, there was a lot of good quarterbacks in that draft, obviously. Even Darnold's playing well.
But Baker's gonna be fine. Baker is gonna be the quarterback.
So. Well, if he's healthy, man, he's a torn labrum. So either he gets a surgery, or his play with it torn all year. I mean, it's his left arm. I understand that, but
and that's gonna be ball security issues. But if he wants to go and he can go, let him go. But I think Case should start on Sunday. I think they should just run Chubb to death. I'm sorry. I love my Chubb, and I want to save him, but run him to death.
Well, they ran more than anyone before this. So, you know, this is what they do anyway. But the thing is, you know, they know that Keenum's probably not going to beat anybody with a deep ball. Hopefully he gets that, works on that a bit, especially if he knows he's going to be starting next week.
Yeah, we'll see. We haven't heard anything yet, but we'll see.
Good win, man. I mean, it's about as efficient an offense can look for only scoring 17 points. Like, they only score 17 points, but you look at them like, what did they do wrong? Well, nothing really. They did fine. You know, they kept the ball. That's the thing. You know, ball control and defense. That's what the team's is going to be with the running game and the defense. So
the crazy thing is the AFC is wide open too, because we're nothing but one game out of a different position.
The AFC North is going to be so nasty. Look what Cincinnati did to Baltimore. Oh, man. Like, there's going to be a really good team left at least one really good team left out of the playoffs from the North, I think. I think everyone will be over 500.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they will. And I mean, I think it's the best division in football right now.
It is. Yeah. Besides the AFC West. Well, the West fell apart. So now that's
just I mean, the Chiefs, whatever's going on with the Chiefs.
Everybody caught up with them. That's all that is. They caught up with them.
I didn't feel bad about the Browns' loss to him until they started losing a bunch. They don't have an offensive line. How do we not get to him?
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks, Ray, for not talking when we talk about this.
I know.
It's good.
While you talk about your head damage ball, I'm over here.
Really? That doesn't happen in hockey, right? How many enforcers have committed suicide?
Not many. There's not many suicide deaths in hockey.
Wasn't it like 3 in a year?
That's what I can remember.
There was 3 in a year. Yeah, there was. I promise. I'm not promising, but I'm pretty sure something like that.
Are you sure you're not counting like Junior Seau in that?
No, hockey.
Oh, wow.
Ice hockey.
Wow.
Hold on. I don't know if they were all suicide. I think one was like an opioid OD or something like that. It may have been a suicide. I don't know. Like
I will say once
like
he shot himself, Junior
of
did say "ow," so that's
not funny. That's just awful. That's not funny.
Hilarious.
No,
it's not funny. Football fucked him up. He was a monster. He was a fantastic player. Everybody loved him, and football fucked him up.
Yeah.
He did sign the waiver, bro. I mean,
he didn't know back then. No one knew back then. No, not like this. They didn't know about CTE.
I mean, what about boxers? Can you say the same thing about boxers that have committed suicide?
Sure.
I mean, it's part of the game. You get fucked up. It's how it happens. I mean,
I don't think people didn't know what it like. Well, CTE. They didn't know CTE. They didn't know they could completely change you as a person in a negative way. They didn't. And they knew they would have injuries. I thought maybe they'd have shitty memory, maybe, but they didn't know what CTE could do to them. They didn't fucking know.
I mean, it happens, man. Like I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna put on a big business hat here. I mean, it's they signed up.
You don't have your big. You're at home. Where's your big business hat?
It's at Shauna's. I will have it next Tuesday.
Quitting the podcast.
Yeah, I have props, Thomas. I have props that I bring out like a good shot.
So do I. I have a gun. I have a shotgun that I bring on.
Yeah, and I hope you say out yourself. What?
That's not even funny.
To me,
that's just mean and terrible.
I
right?
know.
You gotta
ask John Boy for a set you asshole.
Huh?
I'm a comic, you douchebag.
Yeah, but that's not funny. Like, if you're gonna say something offensive, make sure it's funny. At least Chappelle's funny.
I know. He's a god.
Did you see the thing today when he was talking about one of his shows? He was talking about he always said he'll talk to the trans community, but he's three what's the word I'm looking for? Man, I can't think of it.
Yeah, it has to be a place of his choosing whenever he wants, and they have to admit Hannah Gatsby isn't funny, which is I want all things to happen. I want them to acquiesce to the
I have no problem with Hannah Gatsby as a person, obviously, but I watched her stuff because I'm like a lot of people like this, so I'm not gonna say I just went, this isn't funny like that. I was one of those guys. So I'm like, I don't quite get it. But I mean, I kind of can see why some people think it's great. But it's just, I mean, it's different. She's different. There's different kinds of comedy, and she does her thing. Not for me, really, but I don't have a problem with her. It's just, I don't. I'm not going to say she's not funny, but she's not super funny to me, I guess.
I never watched her, so I don't even know who it is.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, there's clips all over YouTube and whatever, but from her specials, and it's okay. She's okay, but not my thing.
Well, Chappelle's gonna be here next month.
Yeah, he they're also showing, I guess, his documentary Untitled.
Yeah,
at the Rocket Mortgage Field House.
That's where they're showing it.
Yeah. Which means he'll probably be at.
So he's not canceled.
Oh no, he's performing. No, he's performing, and they're showing it.
Oh, is he?
Okay,
nice.
You just say, if he was at the Funny Stop, he'd be canceled.
Yeah,
like
Sam Morril had that joke. I saw a joke on, I think it was Instagram. Sam Morril said that, where he's like, Dave Chappelle isn't canceled. If he was canceled, he'd be playing this club right now.
Right. Yeah, right. And the only club he's going to be playing from now on, for the most part, is going to be his own club
in Dayton. Yeah,
we need to go to that place sometime.
I'm gonna.
How do we get past on that place? How do we get past in the Chappelle Club?
Oh, I would die and probably quit my job and just drive to Dayton as much as that. I don't care if it costs me money. I'll to perform
it's a
at
haul,
Chappelle's
yeah.
Club will be dope. I'm gonna make that pilgrimage
for sure. I mean, it's not like there's a ton of giant headliners that are always going to be around Yellow Springs, Ohio. They're not unless they come in to see Dave, but they're not going to be there all the time. So they're going to have like normal shows and showcases and shit. They have to.
Yeah, for sure. And that's what I want. Like, I want to do a showcase at that club. Same thing with Rogan's Place. Like, I want to go to Rogan's Place when that opens, do a showcase there.
That's probably going to be as hard to get on stage as the Comedy Store, man. Fucking hard as fuck.
For sure. I don't even know, man. Like, once that club opens up, oh, son. I'll drive that 4 hours to Dayton. I don't give a fuck. Let's party, dude. Like, it is
a haul, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's about 4 hours.
Yeah, it's like 3 for me, so that makes sense. Okay, I think I'm gonna go get a drink, and then we can do tequila Quences.
Yes, let's get that shit going because I do want to pick those, and then we'll talk about.
Have help Thomas with the wheel. Show him the rules. Tell him how it works.
Yes, Thomas, if you could, go to the branding tab.
And then also you probably should can you also pull up the DraftKings odds?
Yeah,
back and forth. I can get those.
Okay, yeah, you can get that as well.
We're gonna need those too. Because truth is, I don't know a lot of these guys. A lot of the foreign fighters, names I can't pronounce. So a lot of them I don't really know very well.
So I'll pull them up on my phone as well. Well, Thomas gets the wheel together.
I put the Ask Casey on again. There's no way that thing hits again. That thing hits every freaking time.
It does.
And the +1 shots on there, the +1 fighters on there. I added Ask Thomas, or the Thomas picks. There's the Ray picks, Tim picks, and there's the Thomas picks.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's about it. I don't have anything else weird.
Okay, I got the Betting Odds and Lines Sportsbook pulled up.
And then all you have to do now is bring up the wheel.
All right, I'll be right back.
But yes, it is time once again for the game that always ends in crying in our beds at night. We are talking about Tequila Quences. It is a wonderful game, and bring that down just a little bit so you can show the lovely wheel that Tim made. And this is Tim's artwork, is being a degenerate gambler. And it is, if you don't know, Thomas, bring up the rules of Tequila Quences as well, if you can. Once you get this off, there you are. But bring up the rules. You can actually go to the banner part of the StreamYard thing, as well. And there's a green thing with the rules on it. It should, at least. I think I have. It's 2 green logos. And I need to really. I lost my bank card and waiting on the mail to bring it in, which is always fun. But it is Tequila Quences. The rules of Tequila Quences. Once Thomas brings that part up, I will talk about it. Tequila Quences is 2 fighters are picked by the Wheel of Doom. And the amount of shots that we do after the next Tuesday, which we will be doing next Tuesday live here on the MMAholes.com and also across all of your streaming services. If your fighter loses, it depends on how they lose and the amount of shots that you take. If you lose by decision, it's only 1 shot. If you lose in the 3rd, 4th, or 5th round by any means necessary, it is 2 shots. 2nd round, 3 shots. And then the 1st round, obviously, if your fighter gets dominated, you have to do 4 shots. We actually have a thing where you get an extra fighter. If you do get that, you have the possibility of having to do 12 shots of tequila.
Good Lord.
Exactly. And that's why we do tequila Quences. No contest and draws do not count against you as well, which is always good. Sometimes we've had those in the past, and injuries as well. I remember giving Tim the benefit of the benefit after Conor McGregor lost to Dustin Poirier because he had he would have lost in the first round, so he would have had to do 4, and we wipe that clean, and we pick our fighters once Tim gets back. I'll probably pee before that, but this is Tequila Quences. And Thomas, take the logo off, or take the thing off. This is the wheel that we use. Tim made it himself on bonus.com, like the good degenerate that he is. And doesn't that look like a website that like you would have like 2 friends of yours like just bet on shit, and if it comes up you got to do some dumb thing like that is. Hey, John 209 buddy, what's happening? Good to see you. And yeah, we are gonna be picking for UFC 267 happening at 2 p.m. on
2 p.m.
2 p.m. I believe the prelims will be starting at 11 o'clock in the morning on ESPN Plus, and also the pre-fight card as well will be on ESPN Plus, and then the pay-per-view is free with a subscription to ESPN.
So it's not
Plus.
A pay-per-view, okay?
No, it's a free show. Technically, all you have to do is pay $10 for it. So, Thomas, if you don't have ESPN Plus, we will give you ESPN Plus.
I got it.
Okay.
Listen. You already talked about this monster over here.
Hey, I was offering my password, you fuck.
Stealing from the good people. Hey, what have the good people of Disney ever done to you? All right.
I paid for my Disney Plus. Come on.
Killed Bambi's mother. That's what they did. That's my revenge for that, and also the mice in Cinderella.
Oh man, I don't know, John. Maybe. John, did you see my gun?
Oh no, show John 209.
No, it's over there now. I don't want to put it up. But watch later towards the beginning of the episode, because that's what I got. I told you guys I was going to win a gun. Want a gun?
He did.
Let me grab my drink real fast, even though I'm not going to be able to keep up. But let me grab it.
Well, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to.
I'm absolutely going to be able to, because I'm an alcoholic, and that's how things go.
That's true. Yeah, Ray, I'll let you know when the tickets go on sale next year, if I remember.
Yes,
because I'm definitely going back.
Yeah, I want to go to that gun auction.
Everything about it's fun. Like I said, it's like, the food's good. There's tons of it. And beer beer comes with the ticket. And listen, a lot of beer was drank, and they still had beer left over. However, it was only Busch Light that was left.
Oh, then I would have absolutely been down.
But they haven't had a bunch of Michelob Ultra. They had Michelob, they had Budweiser, Bud Light, Miller High Life, Miller Lite, and then Busch.
I will be right back. I have to pee before we get this going because I want to be all ready and fresh. So I will be right back.
Okay. He tell you that shuffle it after every time.
Shuffle it after every time. Okay.
Yeah, just hit this is the shuffle button, real easy, and then when a fighter is picked, if someone decides they're going to take him, you can hit remove.
Okay.
But only take away the fighters.
Okay.
Everything else stays up there.
All right, so let's see. Where's okay?
Says that it's pretty easy. All I had to do is just put the names in and find a place to save it, and I won't because the thing is, if I refresh the screen, all the names would go, and it took me a good 5 minutes to put all the names in there.
But that's pretty awesome. I like this.
Yeah, that's just like, I mean, it's a gambling site. I just was looked for custom wheels. This is and there's a bunch of them, but this is the best one I found as far as, I mean, it looks cool and it's easy to use and whatever.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
Uh-oh. No, you know where I live. I live in Ohio, bro. You know what's fun? My mom's boyfriend, they've been together for like 8 years. His cousin is Lori Lightfoot. Yeah, the mayor of Chicago. Wow. Yeah, I guess she's from Massillon originally.
Mm-hmm. Born and raised. Yep. Oh God, that is awful.
What are you drinking?
It's this Crown Royal Apple.
Okay. No, not good. It's in a can?
Yeah, it's in a can. My brother found him and he liked the design, so he bought all 3 flavors. And oh wow.
I can only drink beer out of a can. Like, not a seltzer guy. I've tried seltzer, not really into it. And
I can't
that
do
kind of
seltzers.
stuff, like liquor in a can like that's kind of weird.
What happened to Peacemaker?
That was getting itchy, dude. Like it was getting itchy. Like my shoulders, or it was. What's the word I'm looking for? My nipples looked great in it, but like I honestly
think John Cena complains about chafing in the Peacemaker suit.
Possibly,
probably, and in Mandarin, but still.
At least it's not a CM Punk where he shits himself in the ring. Like that's
that wasn't the CM Punk's fault, man.
Well, that was the Z-Packs. Yes, I agree.
That's the WWE's fault for not giving a shit. Anyway,
agreed.
I know that much about wrestling. That they fucked those guys over.
Wait a minute.
Oh, God damn it!
I got it.
Now I'm basically my character is myself.
Oh, let me. Yeah, you are a character.
Sad professional wrestling fan.
Right. I have this RIP Mongoose on here. I'll talk about that quickly.
Yeah, let's talk about that because that's a huge deal. Actually, Thomas, bring it back to us 3 real quick. Keep that.
Wait, we can do this first.
No, let's talk about this because it's very important. Somebody who we've wanted to get on the podcast.
It's my fault, man, because every time he got a hold, he's like get a hold of me next week, then I forget, and then he already said he'd do it.
Don't beat yourself up.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying it's my fault that we didn't have him. But anyway, John Mongoose Myers, Andrew Lowe told a story about him, and I've talked about him too. I'm like, Ray will love this guy, and you would have. He's a great dude. He used to fight. He's been retired for a minute, but he still trains. He trained at the gym that you can see from my house. He trained there. And he was training all the way up until he died. He died last week in a 1-vehicle car accident in like the middle of the day. I don't know what happened. All I know is, what I sent you is that he didn't have a seatbelt on, which probably, I think he got thrown through the windshield. I think didn't say that. So, he was 42, and the dude was in great shape because he worked out all the time. He always trained, and I don't know. Every time I rolled with him, he was always super nice, and he always would teach you stuff, and he was always cool like that. He was an interesting dude. There's only one John Mongoose Myers, and when he fought, he was, I think, a lower than 500 fighter, but every time you saw him on a card, you're like, fuck yeah, Mongoose is fighting. It was going to be exciting. It was going to be fun because the dude had a well-rounded skill set, and he was a little nuts, and but he was a great dude. And he actually, the one time I did fight, he cornered against me. And he was super complimentary of me in that fight. He was so super nice about it, really cool. He's always been cool, and I wanted to have him on, but like I said, I didn't get hold of him enough, and it surprised everyone because, like I said, it was a 1-vehicle car accident in the middle of the day last week. But yeah, dude, everyone that knows the guy loved him. John Mongoose Myers, rest in peace, sir. You're the man. We loved him. Everybody loved him. He was a great dude.
Yeah, when you sent me that, I was in a little bit of shock because I was like, well, how the fuck did he die? And then
I didn't really know at the time.
Yeah, then you told me like a couple days later how it happened, I believe. And Andrew Law had posted something on his Facebook. A few other people that knew Mongoose and stuff. He sounded like a dude I would really I would have gravitated to. He would have been my cult leader. Like I think he honestly,
he was like that. He was a good guy. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's one of those people that there's only one mongoose. Like, you couldn't make the guy up. Like he's one of those guys, but kind of like John Gunther in that way. But mongoose he was great. He was a cool dude. I haven't seen him in a long time, but I was looking forward to having him on. And it's my fault. Like I said, I didn't get a hold of him enough. But yeah, it sucks, man, because it's I don't know. Again, I don't know what happened. I just know. The only thing I know is that he wasn't wearing a seatbelt because that's what was in that article. Actually, know who posted that article? Mike Conley, because he posts a bunch of stuff about down here now because he's on W 99.9 on the radio. But I think he just quit the Bacon Journal for the first time. He's been there for like 30 years. So I think they're giving him a permanent job down here. Which is good for him, but the radio station is right by my house. So I'm like, why am I not on the fucking you want a comic in the morning? When am I fucking listen? Conley's the man. I like Mike a lot.
Yeah, Mike's awesome.
I'm not jealous of him, although I would have liked to be on that station, but it is what it is. The country station.
But yes, R.I.P. To the mongoose. He will be missed. I would have loved to have met the guy.
Yeah, you would.
And it sadly it was not meant to be. And condolences to his family. In the words of the great Tony Danza, thoughts and prayers. And yeah, man, it's sad.
I didn't know too much about the guy as far as his family goes. I didn't even see an obituary. I didn't check. There may have been one. I don't know. But I mean, just everyone around here trained in any kind of martial art knew John Myers, and not just here. Like Northeast Ohio, you probably go into any gym. Like I'm sure your guys up there at Evolution knew John Mongoose Myers. Like everybody.
Revolution, but yeah, probably
Revolution. Yeah, everybody knew John Myers. Like he was. He used to fight for the NAAFS a lot. He would in Cage Madness. I saw him fight a couple times in Cage Madness. And actually, that story I told you, the weigh-in story with the sandwich.
Yeah.
He was fighting on that card. He was one of the people that I thought was going to murder me because the poor guy was waiting on a commission that was late and he was super hungry.
Hold on.
I'm sitting next to him eating a sandwich.
I was about to say, I don't think Thomas has ever heard that story. And I think you should tell it just for him, because when I heard this, we had Andrew Law on. Go back, listen to the Andrew Law episode. I want to get Andrew on again.
Oh, come on.
But what?
Waiting for him to get a fight.
Let's have him on again. Fuck it. I would love to get John Gunther on too. It's getting close to the end of shearing season, so
yeah, right.
I want to get the update on how much he got this year in work orders. But
well, apparently a lot, man. Maybe we should be shearers. That sounds kind of perfect for us, man. 3 months out of the year, just travel around the country, and then then you're done. That sounds kind of perfect. Maybe we should learn how to do that shit.
That's a dream job.
Thomas, it's probably happened maybe 8 years ago or something like that. Yeah, it was. It was when my brother's now wife was pregnant with her first kid. And it was 8 years ago. Anyway, Andrew Law, my buddy, who we'll have on again, he was fighting on the card too, and the card wanted to have like a public weigh-in, so they had it at a restaurant, Legends and Green, this place, and I went there, and like it was a busy night. They were busy there, but there was like a side room, and no one was, maybe where they have bands or something, and no one was really paying attention. So they had a public weigh-in, but no one was really paying attention. So I was in there, but I was one of the few people there that came for the weigh-in because I was there hanging out with Andrew, waiting for him to weigh in, and there wasn't that many people there. And the commission was late. So the commission's late, and everyone's on wait. Pro fighters on wait, and they're pissed because the commission's late, and they want to weigh in so they can fucking eat something, right? Well, me not paying attention. I go to the bar and I order this giant sandwich and fries, and then I walk back into where the weigh-ins are, and I'm sitting at a table eating it, and my buddy's like, dude, what are you doing? I'm like, what do you mean? It's a public weigh-in. This is what they wanted. And it was what they wanted. But he's like, dude, no one else is here. You're the one, you and just a bunch of fighters, and you're eating a giant sandwich. And they're all on wait, pissed off because the commission is late. And I see all these fighters just staring at me like they're going to murder me because I'm just eating the sandwich. I'm like, what? I'm like, and I didn't even notice. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't even think about it. So I just take off to the other side of the bar and eat my sandwich, and in the corner, all timid. I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't even think about it. I felt so bad because, like I said, I didn't think about it. But I'm just sitting there, my fat ass, and that's what I think I weighed less at the time, but still, I was just eating this giant sandwich when all these guys are starving, pissed off because the commission didn't show up.
I could just see like Tim with some lettuce hanging out of his mouth.
Kinda, yeah. Apparently, that's a story that is told by Andrew Law's father, who's also one of his corner guys. Every time the commission is late, which I'm sure because he remembers, like, what are you doing? I'm like, listen, this is what they wanted. They wanted people to come in with their food and their drink and watch the weigh-ins, but I was the only one. So, and the commission was late. So they're like, yeah, it was very insensitive, and I didn't even think about it.
You piece of shit, you. Just a horrible human.
And one of the guys was John. I think it might have been John's last fight or close to it.
Oh, okay. Yes, but again, raise the glass to the man. He will be missed.
Yes.
To Mongoose. Well, now that the tribute is over, let's now see how our livers are gonna die. Thomas, please bring up the wheel of death. The destiny of ours randomly chosen, just like in Dune by AI. And it will be all kinds of fun and frivolity. Now, something for you, Thomas. Every time a name is on there, a name is picked, you're to remove the name itself.
Right.
So
if we keep it, we can put it back to. But if we keep them, yeah. But just the fighters, like I said, keep all the other stuff on there.
Yes, just the fighters. All right. Do I go first or do you go first?
You can go first. I don't care. You go first.
All right, Thomas. Let's spin this wheel.
Hit a shuffle one time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Press shuffle real.
He already shuffled. It's all right. It's shuffled.
All right. That is an annoying wheel sound. That really is not a.
It's a typewriter.
It is.
Kinda.
Oh no! Oh no! Who am I getting? Mustafa.
Mustafa. Okay, hold on a second here. Where's the card, man? Google, the card usually pops up. Oh no, I'm pissed, Google.
Oh
2, 6,
man.
7.
Yeah,
I guess I have to pull a Tapology because somebody's being a dick. Yeah, what the heck?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Usually UFC events pops up.
I know it's not popping. It's not popping up for you either.
What were you looking
finally,
for?
I think I got it.
What you guys looking for? Because I got the card.
Here we go. Second fight in the card. Magomed Mustafayev, lightweight, fighting Damir Ismailov from Kazakhstan. Do you have the odds there?
Yeah, what's the odds?
Plus 220 from Mustafayev, and for Ismag, I'm not even gonna try. Izzy minus 275.
Okay, so he's an underdog. He's a plus 220 underdog. Let's see. Take a look at what he's done lately here. Like, we're really going to have to dig deep on these guys. We don't. Really know
Mustafayev. I have no idea who it is.
Let's see. He's lost his last fight by split decision to Brad Riddle. That was back in February of 2020. So he hasn't fought without a crowd. But they're going to have a crowd. So, and your man Damir is a 23-1. He hasn't lost since 2015. He hasn't lost in the UFC. He's had 4 fights in the UFC. He's won them all by decision. Last one against Rafael Alves. He hasn't won against Thiago Moises.
Okay.
So this is a tough one, man. I'm not going to tell you which way to do it, but it looks like that the Damir is definitely from Kazakhstan. Is definitely the favorite here.
Well, I'm going to do what I always do best, which is go first and bite the bullet. And I'm going to put my faith in Mustafayev here.
Okay.
Or Mustafayev. I think it's going to be he's the underdog. So I'll get behind. I'll take one underdog on this card for sure, and especially since he's fighting early in the card. He's not really that. He's coming off a loss. Let's see what he does. and just take it on the chin, so to speak. If it happens, and I'll do those 4 tequila shots if he loses in the first round. I don't give a fuck. Let's party. Get it, tequila Quince.
Mr. Lightweight from Russia, Mr. Musafayev is the race first pick.
Yes, it is.
So I can remove him?
Yes, sir.
Him.
All right.
And then what you do is press the shuffle button.
There you go.
1.
As many times as you want.
Yep.
One's enough, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, he's really going for it now.
Okay,
I like it.
and I'm up.
Here we go.
Here we go.
In that bitch. Swear to God, once we actually get these clips up, I think we have something on our hands, boys. I'm just telling you.
We should find someone to edit shit for us.
Oh, that's Thomas, sir.
That's what I'm working on.
I know, man. Let's give you shit. This is tough.
Martin Tabura.
This is a tough one.
Oh, he's got Martin Tabura as one of his picks. Man, I like it.
What are the odds here? I think he's an underdog, but probably not by a lot.
Let's see. I'm about to. Okay, so he's fighting Alexander Volkov.
Yep.
Who stands at minus 290, and Marcin Tybura is a plus 230.
Woo! That's a bit. You know what, man? This is one of those fights that I think Tybura might be able to win. I don't know who I was going to pick, but I could see what has to happen is he has to use his wrestling. He has to be smart. But if he's able to get Volkov to the ground, I mean, he's going to be able to probably beat him that way. I think. He's won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fights in a row.
Yep.
Volkov is coming off that win, right? The loss to Cyril Gane. That's right.
Yeah, that was a really good fight in its own right.
And the last time he fought a wrestler, I mean, probably a stronger wrestler than Tybura, but that was that Curtis Blades fight back in June 2020. That wasn't an exciting fight, but that's the thing. If Tybura can get him down, man, I think this is a really good matchup. And I think, man, there's some fights on here that I definitely don't want. So I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm taking my man Tybura.
Yes, the Polish Hammer. Yes, I love the Marcin Tybura. That's actually my pick for this upcoming card.
It's tough. That's gonna be a good fight, man. I really hope Tybura can oppose his will with his wrestling. But when he doesn't, he gets in trouble. Like he was in trouble with Greg Hardy because he wasn't going to it right away. He needs to fucking not fuck around.
Yeah.
He'll get picked apart if he didn't, because Volkov's very long and he's great on his feet. He'll get picked apart, and we don't want that. So Tybura has a skill set to beat him. He just has to execute. I mean, I know it's the most obvious thing in the world, but it's true. But I think this is going to be a great fight. This is one of my favorite matchups on the whole card. But yeah, okay, Tybura, you're my man. Do it.
All right, Polish pride all day, motherfucker. Yeah.
All right, Thomas, you up, brother?
All righty. Let's shuffle these up and let's spin, bitch.
Is she going?
Yeah, it's going.
I'm stuck on mine. All right, there we go.
Yeah, StreamYard's being a little slow tonight.
Yeah, it's all right. We'll get there.
Uh-oh. Froze on us.
Can anyone see it?
Got
Glover Teixeira.
Ooh.
All right, let me look at the.
This is the main event.
Main event of
He'll be 40.
Evening.
He'll be 42 by the time this fight happens. I think his birthday may have been today. Actually, it's pretty soon. Like it's before.
Yeah, he had his birthday today.
Okay, it's today. The birthday boy.
So Bielkowitz or Bielkowitz, I'm gonna mispronounce it. It's minus
Blachowicz.
Yeah, Blachowicz.
Yes.
305. Teixeira is plus 240. So since I'm just gonna take a shot in the dark, I'm gonna take Teixeira because Teixeira is close to one of my favorite first basemen that used to play for the Yankees and the Rangers, Mark Teixeira.
Yeah, switch hitter. Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with him. I'm just gonna pick him. I'm just gonna
you're talking about a dude who's on an absolute tear and keeps getting better with age, but somehow, man, Lon Blachowicz has been kind of unbeatable. So it depends. It's another one of those things. I mean, Blachowicz knows how to do what to do on the ground, but Teixeira is so good at jiu-jitsu, and he's been able to get guys down and beat him up recently. So it's possible, man. I don't think it's going to happen, but it's possible. I'm excited for this fight for sure.
Yeah, man. When I heard this was announced, I was happy. One for Glover because
they deserved it, man. He's been killing everybody, really.
Absolutely, especially after knocking Anthony Smith's teeth out and making his dentist a very rich man.
Yeah.
But like for Teixeira, especially coming in the light heavyweight division, a storied career. And I mean, you want to talk about the irony of him getting a tooth knocked out against Anthony Johnson 4 years ago to now knocking teeth out and actually trying for the light heavyweight title. I'm picking Teixeira. I kind of want Glover to win this fight. I'm a Jan Blachowicz dick rider.
Gotta say, man, what you just.
But I want Glover to win this fight.
Fairweather Ray over here.
No. I have that Polish flag upstairs for a reason,
yeah,
sir.
but you're changing on us.
But I'm not going to be a homer when it comes down to the light heavyweight championship of the world, sir.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a realist. You know this shit. I live in reality.
You're something. Well, do you?
I do. It's a wonderful place to live sometimes. But no, I've got Glover Teixeira. I want him to knock him out. I want a knockout from Glover.
Oh, it'd be great. It'd be great.
And I'll cheer my ass off if it happens. I'll be very happy for him. It would be, in my opinion, a great sort of just feather in the cap of a great career in Glover Teixeira. So I think, I'm going to take that. And that means I have one mid-card guy that I get to do over early, and then I got to wait for the main event. So I will pick Glover Teixeira as my other Tequila Quences pick. And I'm down, and I'm rooting for him all the way in this fight for real. So I'm ready for this.
All right, man, not bad. We'll take it. And maybe one of us can get a favorite here, maybe.
Possibly.
Knock on wood. All right, let's roll her.
Let's go.
Okay, this doesn't matter now. Doesn't matter now because I haven't picked anybody yet. But it's just spin again.
Yep,
you got it. Done.
Yeah, that would only matter if I said no for the first guy.
Okay.
It'll be Volkow. I missed everything. I'm gonna get clean slate twice. Well, when I don't need it. All right. The suspense is building.
Shuffle up and
for those of you just joining us, we're picking our guys for Tequila Quences, where we have to drink if our fighters lose, and it depends on
Come on.
Gillespie.
So close. All right, who the hell is this guy?
all right.
Let's see who this guy is.
Hold on.
Brazilian welterweight Elizu Zaleski. He's fighting undefeated Benoit Saint Denis.
Bless you.
You're welcome.
That's a lot to say right there.
Wait a minute.
What are the odds, Thomas?
That's what I'm looking up now.
Okay.
And I can't wait a minute now. Hold on.
I'll try to find it here.
Zaleski.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's some names on here that's just gonna kill me if I try to pronounce.
Oh yeah,
my dyslexia goes nuts whenever I look at a UFC card. Sometimes, Thomas, it's not good.
I got it up here now. Let's see.
You got him because I can't find.
Yeah, unless they may have pulled. Did they pull him from the card? We'll have to double check, but
Yeah, because I don't even see it on the card.
It must have got pulled.
maybe it got pulled. Let's look that up. Let's just Google his name. Yeah,
it doesn't look like it's on here.
Okay.
Okay.
He must have got pulled. Oh, it's what's his, Zaleski MMA. We'll see if I can find anything.
Yeah, I'm looking right now myself.
I mean, listen, when I put his name in, it says it's he's fighting. I just don't.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, this isn't right. I don't know what the hell to do here.
God damn it, Tim. What are you doing? Why are you messing this up, Tim? Why are you messing this up?
Well, let's see if it's on the UFC website.
It's not, by the way, I looked.
He's not on, or the odds
No.
aren't on? He's not on the card?
I didn't see him on the card. So.
Well, what do you guys want to do? I mean, I feel like the fair thing to do is just not count it at all.
No.
What are you guys thinking?
No. You spin again, motherfucker. You spin again. We remove this bum's name.
Hold on, let me
have to spin again.
Man, I'll be like
fifth time we've done this.
I know.
Ready?
Okay.
All right. Let's remove his name and then spin again. Shuffle. Once again, this is Tequila Quences. If our guys lose or girls lose on this card, we have to drink tequila.
Yeah. I found his opponents on here, but he's fighting. Oh, you know what? He's a different fucking name.
Ah! Gamzatov is gonna be your next one.
What? He's on the card.
How is he under a different name though?
He's on the name Dos Santos.
Dos Santos? What the fuck, UFC? Get your shit together. Get your shit together. Then you'll have DeSantos or whatever the fuck his name is. And we'll just say fuck it to that if you want to pick him, or you can have Gamzatov.
You want to do it that way, or you just want to not count this spin? And then let's just not count this spin, and I'll look at the first guy. And if I want him, then I'll keep him. If not, we'll spin again.
All right.
Okay. That seems the most fit. Yeah, this is fucking.
That's weird.
So
I want to run the UFC's fucking event page. I guarantee you, I will at least get almost every name right. God damn it. Almost, not every. I'm not that smart. I only have a high school education. So screw that. But no, yeah, it's
I can't even find the fucking odds for this guy either.
They
you
don't
find
want
Thomas,
you to find
he's fighting the Saint he's fighting the Saint Denis guy.
Saint Denis.
Yeah.
I'm on it. Hold on. Let's see.
Find that guy first.
Oh, wait a minute. I got him, I think.
Thomas
I got him.
All right. What's the odds?
He's fighting. Oh, hell. If I try to pronounce this, hold on. He's fighting Michael Oleg.
Wait, who? Oh, man, we're fucking lost. We don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah, he's fighting Michael Olejniczuk, and his odds, Gamma's dog. G-Man is minus 140.
Oh, no, we're talking about the
Eliseo DeSantos. No, there's no odds for this.
Yeah, I don't even see him.
Who's fighting the Saint Denis guy?
Eliseo DeSantos.
That's the guy.
Yeah, that's his name.
There's no odds. So it's basically even money? Is that the like?
No, it's just for some reason it's not on there. Maybe it's a new fight. I don't know.
Might be.
It probably is because I don't even see.
Well, we have a controversy. What are we gonna do here?
Spin again.
Well, I could take this guy, Gamataz. We already spun.
Yeah, he is. He's a minus 145.
Yeah. I'm gonna take him. It's up to you guys. I can spit again.
No, yeah, you can do the Gamzatov. I'm okay with that.
All right, let me look him up again. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna take him.
Shamil is his name, I believe. Yeah,
his first name Shamil.
Yeah, he's 1-0.
No, try to pronounce the other dude's name. No.
Michael Olegzajczuk, probably Olegzajczuk.
Well, my man Shamil is an undefeated guy.
I'm
man.
Eastern
he has
European,
not
brother.
been beat.
I can pronounce these names all day. Like
it's the second fight in the UFC. He has not been beat. He is a little bit of an a favorite against this Polish man.
which I will be rooting against your pick.
That's fine.
Polish.
Yeah, but not for
to win.
That makes sense. Okay. So, all right. Shamil
Shlamazel.
Gamastov.
Mazel tov.
Gazatov. All right. I like it. Taking him.
Gamzatov. Right. You're going to take Gamzatov.
So my two guys are Tabura and Gazotov.
Gazotov.
I'm removing him now.
Wait, who's your second guy?
My second guy was Glover Teixeira, who I'm absolutely taking in this.
No, that was
the second guy that I took on the first guy. The first guy, let me look him up again.
Wait, do you have a second guy?
I do.
Who is it?
My first one is Glover Teixeira, or my second pick was Glover Teixeira.
That's Thomas's guy.
No, that's my guy. I didn't know if he participating. Is he participating?
Did we skip you? We may have skipped you.
We may have skipped Thomas.
No, I took Teixeira.
He took Teixeira.
Okay, then I don't have a second guy. Then spin the fucking wheel. I thought it was
this
mine.
Guy? How do you say his name? I pronounce his name.
Who?
I think I have it. I got it. So this is Ray. We skip Ray. That's fine.
Okay.
Tequila Quince's wheel's all pissed off now. I'm sorry, Wheel.
God damn it.
We got us confused.
Yeah, I got that Mustafayev guy.
Okay.
Mustafayev.
Oh God, what is this?
Oh, jeez.
I'm taking this. Taking it. Oh, this is gonna be great. This is the first time in 3 tries. We have finally have people fighting each other, Tim. I'm excited. I am very excited.
The Mostov and Oleksiy Zizik.
Yeah. Olezikchuk all day. Polish pride. What's up, bitches?
Oh,
this is the first time this has ever happened.
His nickname is Lord.
Whoever wins this can shit talk. It's gonna be fun.
You got a shot. What are the odds on this? Pretty close, right? Was
pretty.
Wasn't it -140? Hold on.
Michael is plus 125, so he's the favorite in this.
Yeah.
And then your boy
minus for 140.
Minus 145.
Plus is the underdog, Ray. You're the underdog.
Oh, then I'm fine.
It's pretty close though. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. What class is this? This is light heavyweight?
Light heavyweight. Nice. Even better. This is gonna be a fun one. This is why we do tequila Quences, everybody. Now I can either do 4 or 8. Who knows? But I guarantee you Tim will have to do 8.
Ray. Let's not message each other the results of this because it's very early in the morning. So, like, one of us may watch it at live, one of us may not. Right. So I don't want to. If it's me, I don't want to.
I'll be up early for this. I'm going to my buddy's house at noon to watch.
Okay. Well, don't spoil it for me, okay? Because if I'm not up, I'm serious. I want to watch it. I know you're going to want to talk shit, but let me watch it first.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'll let you know when I see it.
I might call you right before the fucking thing and wake you up just for this fight.
my ringer won't be on. Never is.
All right, then I'll just I'll leave messages and you have to listen to them after the fight.
That's fine.
That's the ultimate form of harassment.
Nah, it's all right. Ray's allowed. Ray harasses me all the time. That's what he does.
I know. That's how we got this podcast.
All right, so remove this gentleman.
Yes, remove Olegzajczuk. And then Thomas, I believe this is Thomas's last pick.
It is, yeah.
So he has to get tequila. He's going to get tequila drunk here.
Yeah,
I love it.
She be spinning. She be spinning. Oh,
no!
you gonna spin again? Oh, must have the +1
Spin
shot.
again.
Just spin her.
Yep, just spin it again.
I saw that one shot and got scared.
I was hoping.
I'll take a hooker. Jandaroba.
That's the handsome woman we were talking about.
Oh no! You know what? Because I don't even want to look at the odds. I don't want to look at who she's fighting. I'm taking her because she'll be the handsomest lady at the prom. I'm taking her.
She's fighting Amanda Ribas, and I know she's
and ready to go
against Ribas.
She's an underdog.
Yeah.
I'm sticking with this one. I'm taking it. I'm taking it.
That's your boo, Ray. It's Ray's boo.
The handsomest woman in UFC history. She makes Cyborg look like a 17. This is gonna be the most wild shit you can ever fuck. I cannot wait for this fight because she's tough too. That's the thing about it.
It's gonna be fun. It should be a good fight, yeah, for sure.
So I'm excited. I'm gonna cheer on Jandaroba because I don't want Thomas to do more than like 4 shots in this whole thing.
Guess what though? The advantage is I should get more shots because that day I'm getting 2 teeth pulled. So I should be
frontier medicine. I like it. Tequila is known for cleaning out wounds.
So to recap, I can't pronounce any of these fucking names, but Ray has Mustafayev and Oleg Suzuki.
Oleg Suzuki.
I have Tabura by Hyundai. Gazotov and Thomas has Teixeira and Verna Janarobi. So I think I'm the only one with a favorite.
Yes,
I have one favorite. The rest are all underdogs. So this could be a rough night. Tuesday could be rough, and you know what? Not only that, but we also have to spin again on Tuesday.
Yeah, because we got the pay-per-view coming up after that on November 5th.
And I'm pretty sure I can pronounce more of those names.
Oh, wow. My liver's not going to be able to take it.
That's why we play this game hopefully once a month, but we fucked up and got 2 cards within a week of each other.
We knew it was going to happen. When we started doing this, we knew there was going to be that's
and I'll be at Hilarities for a little while on the 5th.
The 5th.
Yeah, hanging out with my boy Brian Scalaro. He's going to be at Hilarities 4th Street Theater.
Well, this is on the 6th.
Oh, the 6th. Either way, I'm going to be at Hilarities for at least the first show, and then I'm going to go watch the pay-per-view.
You were going to come down. We just planned this whole fucking thing.
Oh, we
had a plan for weeks.
This is true. Yeah, then I'll be at your house on that day.
All right, then let me know. You can go Friday. He'll be the Friday, won't he?
Yeah, the Friday show. So I'm giving him weed. So he should be happy.
Yeah.
He was on a show with Pam Anderson. He can handle court charges.
Was he on Stacked?
He was, yes.
Fucking Stacked.
He was the deep voice librarian guy from Stacked. Brian's my boy. If you want to donate, this is a little bit of a thing. If you want to donate to Brian Scalaro on GoFundMe, he's been doing MS treatments for a while, and he's got a GoFundMe up there. Give him a couple bucks. Give my buddy Brian Scalaro a couple bucks to help him out with his treatments for his MS. He's been doing really good. People have been donating, but I want to get him. Just Google Brian Scalaro, GoFundMe, and we'll also, after this episode is posted to YouTube and a few other places, I'll add in the link to donate to his GoFundMe. But Brian's a great fucking guy, one of the nicest dudes I've ever met in my life, and I'm happy to call him a friend in comedy. So it's the least I can do for that guy is for being such a nice guy is do that for him.
Blind Joe Wallace has a GoFundMe going on for his cataract surgery he's trying to have. He's going to help him be able to see a little bit. I mean, he's still going to lose his eyesight completely eventually, but it's going to help him for a while, apparently. So I was about to give him a couple bucks, but I couldn't remember my card number, so I have to get it out. When my phone doesn't remember it, I don't remember it.
I'm waiting for my new debit card to come in so I can fucking activate it. It's been about 9 days, so hopefully it comes tomorrow. And I get paid tomorrow, so yay!
How are you getting money?
I go to the drive-through ATMs and stuff.
But you don't have your.
No, but the drive-through with the actual like pneumatic tube.
Oh, you said the word ATM.
Well, I call it a drive-through ATM.
Well, it's not an ATM. It's not automatic, is it?
No,
there's a person.
Some lady named Dolores has to put my stuff in and then hand me monies.
Or Dan Brown.
Is he still? I don't know if he's still working at a bank. I'm not sure.
I have no idea.
We need to get Dan Brown on
Bank
here
for years, but yeah,
he was just on Dry Bar Comedy. Go search.
Well, they just put his special up. He was on it like before COVID. He was on.
Yeah,
they're super far behind. I'm waiting for Chad Zumox.
Oh God,
Chad's funny, man. I want to see Chad.
He's hilarious. Chad Zumock is a funny guy. It's just, make sure your credit cards aren't anywhere near him and you're good to go.
Allegedly.
Still one of my favorite things ever is right before I got COVID. Anthony Cumia on the Thursday night just yells out, "All drinks are on Chad Zumock."
That's funny.
It was hilarious. Oh, I love Chad. But you can take the wheel off now, Thomas. We are done with Tequila Quences. And hopefully...
Whose idea was a stupid game? Whose idea was this?
I mean, the guy that has hashtag Fairweather Ray on his stuff. It was Drunk Denko is who it was.
I don't know. I probably wasn't drunk when I thought of this.
And Thomas, real quick, put up. We have some new people coming in as well. Put up the rules of Tequila Quences so we can kind of refresh people, and then tell them who our picks are for this. We get 2 fighters picked randomly by a wheel that you guys just saw. If our fighters lose in the first or by decision, it's 1 shot. 3rd, 4th, or 5th round, you have to do 2 shots. 2nd round is 3 shots, and then 1st round, if they're finished, then we have to do 4 shots of tequila. So we have an opportunity to do 8 shots for this game. No contest or draws do not count against you in your count, but it's always fun. We do this every the Tuesday after every UFC pay-per-view. We are going to be doing this for UFC 267, coming to you live from Abu Dhabi at 2. That's right, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that should be an interesting thing. And yeah, man.
One thing I wanted to talk about this was missing weight. If you're all right, so I think if your fighter misses weight, then no change. But if your fighter's opponent misses weight, I don't think you should be on the hook for that.
Agreed.
So if your fighter's opponent doesn't make weight, then if your guy misses weight, fuck him.
Yeah.
No.
Speaking
of missing weight, fucking Paulo Costa. Piss me off.
That whole saga last week was probably one of the more annoying moments in MMA history. And I'm even going with like Tito shit talking against Chuck in the 3rd fight for Oscar De La Hoya. Like, it's fucking pointless to make a stink if you can't. And good on Marvin Vettori for just saying, fuck it, I'll fight you at the weight. I don't care.
I'm happy he won, man. If he would have lost, I would have been so pissed. I would have been pissed.
Too.
Because how many times have we talked about this? And we'll bring it up again. But it seems like no one ever says no. And I feel like there's pressure. There's pressure on fighters to say yes to a guy who misses weight. Yeah, no, or else they would say no. Like,
I don't think Marvin would have had the balls to say no. I think honestly, Marvin Vettori would have had the balls to say no.
Listen, I'm happy he won, but he should have fucking said no. He really should.
No, he
I'm
should
happy
have.
he won and didn't. No, he should have.
Paulo Costa was being such a little fucking cunt about the entire thing.
Listen, it's cool. I'm glad the fight happened. It was a great fight, and I'm glad it happened. But I mean, just for the principle of it, you should be like, no, you can't fucking do this. Because I honestly, I'm just guessing that Costa had a pretty good idea he wasn't going to be able to make weight 2 weeks ago.
He was saying that. He said there was articles a week out that this was probably going to happen. And the fact that this fucking Brazilian piece of shit decided just to say, fuck it, I'm going to challenge him to 198 pounds or whatever the fuck they got.
195.
195.
And then 205.
It's ridiculous, dude. Yeah. Like we've said this many times on the podcast. Like fucking make weight, dude. Like we've had Pat Miletich on here who is many times on different podcasts talk about weight cutting, where it's like you get run out of a fucking gym if you can't make weight. Like you're hurting your own team at that point.
Right. And this is coming from overweight people, but that's the point. The point is the point is that you gave someone your word.
Yeah.
Okay, that you were going to make a certain weight, and then don't do that unless you're going to be able to do it. And yeah, Costa's been able to kind of, I mean, he's missed weight before. I don't know. He's real big. Like he was so much bigger than Vettori, and Dana White said they were only going to let him fight at 205 now, even though he said that before with other people, and they've still like, that's just one of the things he'll just say, and he might walk it back. But I hope he doesn't, man. If you can't make fucking 185, don't fight 185, and he's huge, dude. He'd be at like a 230 heavyweight.
He was at 220 when he walked into the octagon.
Yeah.
Like he was a heavyweight at that point,
and he probably should fucking fight heavy. He'd be good at heavyweight.
I beat a lot of guys at heavyweight. Dick kicked in by a lot of guys.
Some of those guys are old. I think he'd be all right.
I don't know.
You know what? Listen, if he wants, he can fight till he's 45 at heavyweight. So
have him put in the cage first. Fight at heavyweight. Him and Stipe. Let's see how that goes. Because Stipe would knock his fucking ass into.
They're
not
going to let Stipe fight again, man. They're going to wait till he gets too old to fight, and then he has to.
Yeah.
Man, they're pissing me off with the whole Stipe thing. Anyway, I mean, when are they gonna give him a fucking fight? Curtis Blades, somebody.
Yeah.
Curtis Blades is the one that makes the most sense now. So give it to Curtis Blades.
Stipe should just go to Bellator and fight for their heavyweight
he can
title.
If he's under contract, Raymond.
Fuck that. His agents can get him out of that.
I don't think that's ever happened. I don't think anyone's ever been able to get out of it. I mean, they have to buy him out, but it'd be a lot. It'd be expensive.
I don't think they'd have to buy him out. Honestly,
yes. Really? Garrett fucking T, they make him buy him out. Why wouldn't they take his money? Yeah, they fucking make him buy him out. 100%.
At this point, there's no way the UFC would buy out Stipe. With the lack of respect they have shown Stipe, I guarantee you.
No, they won't let him do it. But that's the only way. They're gonna make him fight, but they're gonna wait till
they're not gonna have. I guarantee you, they're gonna release Stipe. It's sad, but they're going to release Stipe.
I will apologize if you're right, but there's no fucking way you're going to be right.
I think it's very possible that we will see Stipe Miocic in Bellator before his career is over.
That's not what you just said. What you said, he's not going to fight in UFC again. That's what you just said.
I'm telling you, they're going. Yeah. If I was his agent, I'd go, look, dude, he's sitting right here. He's missing out on some fucking big fight money. Let's get him. Just give us the fucking release. We'll take him to Bellator. You don't give a shit about him, even though he's
they won't do it unless they buy him out.
No, I guarantee you
they won't. Why would they do that? Why would they just let him go?
Because they don't give a fuck about him now.
When they can make money from Bellator or whoever else to buy him out, why wouldn't they do that? They wouldn't not do that. They would.
They're not gonna. They would. I guarantee you, they give him a release.
For no reason. That's dumb. They would never do that.
But UFC has done some dumb choices in the past.
They would never, not with money. They would never do that. They would never do that.
I still think
that's millions of dollars to buy out. That's a lot big buy. It would take a big buyout. Now they're gonna fight him. They just don't really care for him fighting for the title. That's all. They're gonna fight,
which is bullshit. I
know it's bullshit.
He's the greatest heavyweight in UFC history.
We agree on this bullshit, and it pisses me off. But no, they're probably just going to wait around again. They're going to give him his fights, man, but they don't really want him to fight for a title again. It's stupid. It makes zero sense.
Agreed.
They don't like him. I don't understand why. It's not like he's a monster. He's great. He's the man.
Yeah.
He's quiet. That's what it is. He's very quiet. He's
an everyman. Middle America loves Stipe.
Loves him. Right. Exactly. We love him because we see him for who he is. But I guess Dana doesn't see the appeal for that because it is an appeal for it. The guy's a firefighter. When he's not fighting, he's saving fucking lives. How do you not get behind somebody like that? That's why I was glad to see when he got the contract with Modelo. You know, at least he got something.
No, he's making his money. He's fine. But the thing is, he should let him. It's been too long already. He hasn't had a fight schedule. It's ridiculous. Fucking give him a fight. He's not going to fight this year. He's probably next winter or spring. Maybe they'll give him a fight.
Well, he also just had a kid, no?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure like he had a kid within the last like 3 or 4 months.
Okay, but I mean, I know he wanted to take some time, but I thought he had the second one like right before the last fight. So it's been a while now, though. And I think he said he wanted to fight. He hated the fact that they had Don Lewis as a interim fight before him. They didn't give him a shot for some dumb reason, and then now it's going to be gone in Nagano. And then is he next? No. Who is? I don't know. Probably whoever wins Lewis Dacus.
Honestly, I think if the UFC was smart, and at this point in the heavyweight division, I don't know what the fuck they're doing, but you have Stipe fight the winner of Gon versus Ngannou in like maybe June.
I think
that would be the best.
They have to. I mean, they're probably going to make him fight somebody first. Probably Blades.
Curtis Blades would be a good one because both are really good wrestlers.
They gave the Lewis fight to Dacus and not Stipe is ridiculous.
Yeah.
This fucking firefighter hate over cops. Horse shit.
Yeah, they don't have the red line American flag.
He just wants to fucking back the blue.
Yeah, Dana's pro cop. He should be pro firefighter too. What the fuck?
Who is that bit? I just saw it recently. Who is the bit about like no one's anti? Oh, was it Jimmy Killius?
Someone Jimmy Killius has that joke. Yeah.
No one's anti-firefighter. Yeah, that's funny. It's good.
That's a great
good
joke.
Yeah, it is great because they're right. No one's fucking anti-firefighter.
Yeah. When he started doing that joke at like open mics and stuff, I watched him do that. I was like, yeah, he's got a bit. It's gonna be, it's perfectly Jimmy Killius, like perfect cadence, the whole nine, dude. Don't you love that sometimes when you watch like your friends like come up with a bit in comedy where you're like, yes,
you're working on it. You're like, dude, it's not there, but it's gonna get there. It's gonna be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That's when Sean Lynch started doing the Tinder bit. He started doing it just randomly riffing, writing on stage with it when he did, but it was already funny, like funny. But I knew it was going to be funnier and funnier, and it's hilarious. It's great. It's that bit, like I said last time, it bit like tears the roof off the place. It's great.
Oh, it's a fucking great bit, dude. I remember hearing that in Menor at Jerry Joffe's room. Right. Which I'm considering taking from him because it's just sitting there, and he's off to being all political.
Talk to him about it.
I will. Yeah, I want to.
Anyway, that's a really good room. I wish, man, there's a bar around here with a little side room like that. That's perfect.
Yeah, I want that. I want that room back. I think that. Plus, I'm like 15 minutes from that fucking room, so I'm like
hour 40 from the room. That's the one thing for everything. Anyway. That's the things you need in a great room, in a great bar. You need a great owner. You know, owner that gets it and will let you do your thing.
Yeah,
and, do what you have to do to make it a good room. And you need to have physically, it needs to be a good room. Like that place has a side room and it's great. Some places like you'll have an owner that wants to do it. I'm like, I don't even know how we fucking do it in this place. Like when we did the show at Front Street Tavern. I mean, not Front Street, sorry, Factory Street in Dover.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, it's impossible for that to work.
What's the best room you guys ever worked?
I don't understand the question. As far as
what's the best
like venue?
Venue, yeah.
Well, at the comedy clubs, but besides comedy clubs, you mean like
independent? He's talking about, yeah.
Okay. Man, I used to love Buzzman. That room I had, it was great. Stone Tavern was my favorite, probably. Stone Tavern in Kent was fucking awesome.
Stone Tavern was the shit.
It was awesome, and everyone was always there for the show. And it happened so often that, like, if someone came in and was being a dick, they make them leave. Like, it was great. And we had so many. I mean, like any show, especially on a fucking Monday, it's hit or miss. But there's so many hits in that place, and man, I fucking miss that place. Yeah, Stone Tavern was my favorite for sure. Squire's room at Barrio was pretty good.
Oh, Barrio.
But my all-time favorite 100% is, much as I love my own room, Buzzbin, but Stone Tavern was fucking great. I miss it so much. It was so great.
I'd have to say my favorite room that I've ever done, and I wish they would bring it back up in the original room, but it's now at B-side in Cleveland Heights, is the Grog Shop. The Grog Shop, to me, and I think, Tom, I don't know if you'd ever gone to a show with me at Grog Shop.
No, not yet.
It's now at B-side, Make 'em Laugh Mondays. Probably.
Oh, it's not a Grog Shop anymore?
No, not right. It's at B-side for right now, underneath in the basement bar that they have.
Okay.
But that room, you want to talk about some of the most outrageous nights of my life. Like, I've never had a show.
I'm sorry, I gotta pee.
Yeah, it's fine. But yeah, you can just take Tim out for a minute.
No, bobblehead down.
Bobblehead down. We got a bobblehead down. But you want to talk about one of the best like crowds I've ever witnessed in my life. One night I was at Grog Shop, and this dude who was like a rapper who wanted to be a comedian brought a boatload of fucking people, filled the seats, and these people were the closest thing to a Def Jam audience I have ever witnessed in my life. These fucking people were howling at everything, fucking being loud and rowdy. I made fun of one guy because he had red dreads and like beads in him, so he looked like Lil Yachty, and also Fetty Wap. He kind of looked like Fetty Wap too. And I was like, you look like Fetty Wap with two good eyes. And his buddy, who was right next to him, literally like jumped up and ran across the fucking room. It was one of the most wild nights. It's actually on my YouTube at Ray Highclack, or just search out Ray Highclack. It's right here. Just type in my name. That set's up there. I destroyed that night. That was one of those rooms. I called it the Little Improv for a reason. Like urban black audience, fucking make me laugh, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I love about that place. Is that's probably my most favorite room I've ever played in when it comes to like crowd size and crowd people and everything like that. So yeah, Make 'em Laugh. I've been trying to get Tim to come up to Make 'em Laugh Monday, but he doesn't want to drive the hour and a half, hour and 45 to get here. So for 5 minutes,
Yeah, what? Talking about me?
Yeah, I'm talking about Make 'em Laugh Monday.
Yeah, I asked fucking Bruton, I'm like, can I do like fucking 7 to 10? It's like, no. I'm like, okay, fine.
Yeah, you let us do 8 yesterday.
I mean, I'd probably go for 8, but it's weird. It's 3-minute difference. I understand that, but I'm like,
no one was there though. But like the people that were there were enjoying the show.
That happens, and that's fine when that happens. But one of the rooms I did in New York was really great. It was just like a little, because they had a little side room. It was a bar, and they had like a cabaret room.
Yeah, and
it was fucking perfect. I'm like, man, I really fucking wish we had a room like this somewhere. It's perfect. Because, like I said, it wasn't the busy bar was behind a different door, right? And you couldn't hear what was going on there.
Oh, that's
awesome. A separate thing, and it was great. It was great. I really wish.
Yeah, it sounds fun.
Spot like place in that bowling alley. Sean talked about that before too. That bowling alley in Tarzana, in LA, in the Valley. That was cool too because it's a bowling alley, but they have this little side room too, and It's like a comic mic, but there's people there. They show up for it, and it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah, man, I love that kind of shit. I love like
those are fun. Those are like that's why I love doing. Well, Stone Tavern was always like, man, I miss Stone Tavern so much. But Gyro's pretty fun too. But it was not nearly as fun as Stone Tavern. But
Gyro is so bad, but so fun. That was one night. I'll never forget the one night. I think the Browns were playing or something on like a Sunday night game. They were playing somebody who was actually good at the time. And Eric Cribley went after this guy who was heckling. And I've never seen a more uncomfortable 5 minutes in my life that turned into one of the funniest 5 minutes I've ever seen. And it was at Eurogyro, dude. Like, I love that place.
Yeah, if that was happen with anybody, it happened with Cribley. You don't fucking know what's gonna happen. Like, if something's the room's weird, you want Cribley to go out because you never know what the fuck's gonna happen with that guy. Yeah. I miss him. I miss him doing comedy. So he has to do comedy like 6 years or some shit. Maybe not quite that long, 4 years or so. Yeah.
Yeah, I miss that boy. I was his last booker. He wound up having a mental breakdown on the.
No, yeah, you told me about that. Yeah. That wasn't even on Stone Tavern. He punched somebody once.
That's awesome.
And
that was the pro wrestler in him.
One time he was telling a joke about suicide or something like that, and some guy at Stone Tavern is drunk. He was like, "Dude, you ever fucking commit suicide?" It's like, "What?" He's like, "I've committed suicide twice." And he just goes, and he just walks out the door. Cribley goes, "Was he a fucking ghost?" He committed suicide twice.
Oh, I love that man.
He was great. Yeah, he did back when I had a show. That monthly show down here. Actually, I was living in Canton when I had it, but the Front Street Tavern in New Philly, he came to that once. I had a lot of great people here. I had Sean Lynch, Mark Riccadonna. Mike Polk. I had Mike Polk on it one time. It was awesome.
Riccadonna actually commented on my I always share anytime I see it is that guy in the Nazi armband getting punched by a guy that looks like Vanilla Ice.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of my favorite videos / gifts of all time, just because like somebody I had met from out of town, like said the Jedi powers didn't work. And my immediate response was, these are not the white people you want to punch. Oh, I can't wait, man. Can't wait for Riccadonna to come back, man. I love Mark. Anytime he's in town, I always go and see him.
Yeah, I mean, something was going on.
These people, yes, I meant those people.
Yeah.
So
I think I was sick or something. I was sick because I was gonna come up and see him, but it was sick or something. Anyway, why am I at the bottom now? It's weird.
I don't know, Thomas. If you could click on Tim's thing and put him above you. It's just drag and drop kind of thing.
Okay, just remove Ray from the screen entirely.
Well,
that feels better. That's way better.
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah.
But I wanted to ask you guys, Tim, you're not that much of a gamer.
Nope,
but
really.
Thomas, I know definitely is a gamer. What is your thoughts on the fact that November 11th they're releasing the Grand Theft Auto PS2 trilogy on systems?
No one cares.
They've been waiting for it. Most people don't care, but the diehards have been waiting for it. But they want Grand Theft Auto 6. They're like my brother. My brother is like, where's 6? And I can't blame them for that.
See, I don't give a fuck. I've given up.
Is that the one that one of those ones, the one that Sean was on?
Yeah, DJ Michael Hunt, everybody. Yeah, they're actually doing, and hopefully they use him. If they use him, Sean's about to be a very rich man if he has points. Because
he probably doesn't have points, man. I don't think they do like that.
I'd
have to ask him. I don't think he does, though.
That's fucking horseshit.
He's been in a couple movies though. He's one that's coming out on Netflix, man. It was a Bollywood movie.
Yeah.
Here, but it's with that guy who was in that Bollywood. He's like the De Niro of Bollywood. He's in like 500 films. He was in Big Sick, and he was in Silver Linings Playbook. He played the doctor.
I do not know.
Deshaun Jackson is the man. That guy.
I've never seen Silver Linings Playbook because I have a penis. So.
Wow.
It's all right. The only thing I don't like is that it like romanticizes mental illness, and I think if the people, the stars in it weren't gorgeous, it would be weirder. Like if they look like us, it would be like, well, just fucking nuts people. But it's forgivable because they're good looking. Besides that, it's a decent movie.
I'm excited though, because I honestly, what's gonna make me happy about this is the textures that they're actually like using in the Unreal Engine for this game. And I have a Switch, so guess who can actually fucking play this now? I'm gonna wait because they actually released, I guess, the what's it called, N64 and Sega Genesis on the Switch. They actually added N64 games, but you have to get the expansion pack for Nintendo Online. So I think I'm gonna wait for couple weeks, let them patch everything and hopefully get everything going. But November 11th, I will make a review of all the Grand Theft Autos.
It's okay. You don't have to.
No, I'm going. Well, it's for my personal YouTube, you son of a bitch. I don't care about here. I want to shit on how bad the game is, if it actually is, but I want it to be good. I am such a mark and a fan for those fucking games. Like those games are our childhood technically, and to see them in HD, fully remastered, same dialogue, it's cartoony. That's what everybody's getting pissed about how cartoony it is online. Fuck you. That's what made those fucking things fun.
But see, that's the thing. And it goes back to like what I said about Dune. It goes back to what else is causing a stir. Game that just released today, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Is that getting shit on now?
No, everybody says it's a wonderful game, but you still have those people that's MCU heads. Oh, it's not like the movie. Shut the fuck up.
Fuck off.
Nothing needs to be like the movie. It could be its own story.
This used to be the movie isn't like the book. Used to be that.
Right.
Then it used to be, before that, it was the book isn't like the hieroglyphs.
This movie has sound. How dare they use sound in a movie when they could just use a card in between?
They know start fire like that before.
You guys want to start a book club?
Oh God!
Yes,
Plata book club. That actually would be kind of great.
Book club.
But the thing is, we have to pick something completely fucking random that none of us have heard of or read. And hopefully
that's a lot of books for me. I barely read, so
no. Listen, me neither. We needs to be an audio book. We agree on that. But something like none of us have heard of, or I don't know. Listen. There's too many books out there for us to pick one completely random. I don't really know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm all for it.
That a good audio book is always fun, especially on YouTube for free. It's a good time.
Right. Let's find one of those. We just Google that and see one, like the fifth one that comes up is what we're doing, unless we know what it is.
Watch it be like Bigfoot and Heat or something.
Which the romance novel.
Yeah.
Shoot, did I look
The Alien and I.
The many pastries of Jack the Ripper.
Oh, I think I left my phone upstairs. Well, I guess I do have a laptop here. I guess I can just pull it up.
Yeah, what is like the number one, like top 5 Amazon books right now? Guarantee you there's YouTube
top
links for them.
Amazon audiobooks.
Yeah. Top Amazon.
Oh wow. There's some good ones here.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute. 100 Side Hustles. The Secret History of the World. Shut up, Amazon. Secret History of the World. Black Lives Matter. And then
Ray's all for that already for some reason.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy that tomorrow.
What Ray and both of you are gonna like this one. Both of you are gonna like this. How to stop feeling like shit.
I don't want a self-help book, man. I want a novel.
My answer: smoke weed heavily.
The Final Day, The Lucifer Effect.
Okay.
Black Flags, Blue Waters. That's a pirate story. I would like that.
Yeah, I would like that.
How to Talk to Anyone 92.
Anyone who is 92? That should be interesting. Then we all have to go to nursing. We're also going to go to nursing homes and test it out. No, that would be another thing. This is other things that we would do if we had more listeners. We would do like that. We all go to the nursing home and just visit and then get stories and just relay the stories from the nursing home.
That would be awesome.
I mean, not making fun of them at all, but this one we have great fucking stories.
After the End. That's one. The Devil's Highway. And You Are the Universe.
Oh, Katie Couric's Going There. Let's do that. We're going to read that.
No.
She admits to helping Ruth Bader Ginsburg, that cunt.
Oh, jeez.
I'm not saying Ruth Bader Ginsburg was a bad person. I just hate the fact that that woman admitted that in her book that she like didn't edited a story to make Ruth Bader Ginsburg look good. Like, bitch, you're a fucking journalist. Throw it out there.
Supposed to do that. That being said, I was bummed out when Ruth Bader Ginsburg died.
Mm-hmm.
What is here's a movie called a book called Project Hail Mary. That sounds like down our
the Doug Flutie story.
Yes, the Boston College Doug Flutie story.
I want
Nicholas Sparks, The Wish. What's all right? That's what we're reading.
Oh God.
We're gonna cry. We're gonna come on crying like this touched my heart in such a way.
It was so beautiful.
How about Where the Crawdads Sing? What's a crawdad?
Oh God.
Meghan McCain's Bad Republican.
Oh man, the interview she did. I will say this: the interview Meghan McCain did on Fox News was kind of weird. It was odd.
Why are you watching Fox News, Paul Bond?
Well, I do hang out with Terry McNeely, so that is a thing.
I love how Paul Bond is going to do the exact same act he's always done, but now he's put it under like a pro-American. I'm like, I guarantee there's barely anything new.
Do you know?
Paul's a nice guy, but when I watched that promo he put on I'm laughing. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna cross the left. I'm like, okay, all right, Paul. Listen, he's hustling. I have given him credit for that. He's trying to get an audience of people that want him to do that, and you know what, it might work. Some people may come up for that. I know people that would probably come up for that. Finally, someone's gonna tear the left a new one, but
just
he's gonna do his same act.
Give them the link to my radio station. He'll have a full-blown audience.
Yeah, legitimately. Like, yeah, no, WINT is, and nothing against WINT. They paid me in gift cards, so I can speak somewhat.
They hired Thomas, so it can't be that bad.
Well, Thomas is good at what he does.
Like, sure, that's
the thing. Like,
that right wing, they wouldn't give a former felon, a black former felon job. They wouldn't if they're that bad.
I mean,
they did. Hey, can we call ourselves a second chance employer now?
Yes, we can actually.
Is that a tax write-off?
Sweet, we can write off StreamYard. Nice.
The thing is, we would write that. I mean, come on, if we can, we would.
I mean, we could. Because it's always a loss, especially since we don't make any money off this show.
Yeah, that's true anyway.
But no, yeah, man. I would love to find for the book club idea, we should go like deep. Fuck the top 10.
How about the bromance
top 500? Zone. I want to see what the 500th book on Amazon is, and read that.
I'm not 100 now.
What's 100?
The Fellowship of the Ring.
Really?
Is this? Yeah. I mean, yeah. Well, because it's been around. I get that.
Oh yeah, but
well, I think this may only go to 100.
Yeah, I want
Yeah,
alien sex. I want some weird. I actually looked up one time.
You want L. Ron Hubbard shit?
Yes. Yeah, I want Harlan Ellison, L. Ron Hubbard.
I'm telling you, the bromance zone. Let's read that.
Oh God, I feel like there's just too many oral sex scenes.
Mo Pinata. Yeah. A lot of these are not.
Yeah, a
novels.
lot of them
Can I put a filter on? I want novels.
This where
Who the fuck reads that many goddamn the self-help books? It's the old Carlin bit where it's not self-help, it's help. Like that's what it is. Ew.
Okay. I got the top selling erotica books.
Okay.
Mating at Captivity. What?
What?
Oh, that's probably about COVID, right? The Ethical Slut. We're gonna read the Ethical Slut. You guys
I want to read the Ethical Slut now.
A practical guide to polygamy.
Polygamy.
And yeah.
There's a polygamy book.
Yeah.
What? There's a fucking polygamy book. Yes.
Gosh.
How much is it?
Well, it's free with the Audible trial.
Ooh, I might have to get an email.
And paperback is $26.
$26 for a fucking. Ew.
Oh wait! 37 U's from $12.75.
Ew. Knowing my luck, the pages would be stuck together.
I'm sure they've been sanitized.
Yeah.
You don't want to use copy of a book called The Ethical Slut.
Yeah. Especially not in paperback because it would be flimsy.
There's a bit in there somewhere, right? A used copy of The Ethical Slut.
The ethical. I want to make that bit. The ethical
All right,
slut.
It's you go for it. The used copy of An Ethical Slut.
She like
Beautiful Bastard is another one. Erotica.
Beautiful Bastard.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this was called Our Way, but the cover is just like some dude with abs. That's just the cover.
Yeah, that's a gay book probably.
Grr.
Yeah. Well, it's the old. Who was it? Wasn't it Greg Giraldo that had he's built like a gay guy. Look at him. That was a Greg Giraldo bit.
Probably. Or how about mystery, thriller, and suspense? This is down our alley, right?
Yes, I like it. I'll
There's
be right back. I gotta pee.
Jack Reacher books, John Grissom.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Hillary Rodham Clinton, State of Terror.
Oh,
all right.
Author Alex Jones.
Like I said, I want a novel. The Dark Hours by Michael Connelly.
I didn't know Mike wrote a book.
Oh yeah, Mike Connelly. They had the point guard.
Ah.
Yeah. The Shining is on this list.
Ooh. That's my favorite unintentional comedy of all time, by the way.
Did you like the Netflix series? You as a book? Well, that doesn't surprise me, but
yeah.
And you guys watch You? I never watched.
Oh, nah, not really.
11/22/63. That was a series too with James Franco. That was pretty good.
Yeah, I heard of that one.
Yeah. 9 Perfect Strangers, which is also a Hulu series now.
All these books are becoming all sorts of series.
I know. We're not any of those because we can just watch it. Why would we?
Right.
What would you do? We say we're gonna read the book, but honestly, none of us would read the book. We'd all just watch.
Did you read that book? Yeah, yeah. It's good cinematography.
American Dirt. That's the Ray Hyclef story.
You sure? American Dirt? That sounds almost too tame for that to be.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
American Pelvic Thrust, the Ray Hyclef story.
Oh,
Interview with the Vampire. You guys want to watch? Read Interview with the Vampire? Yeah, we just watch it.
No, we would just watch it. But no, I need to read it because I heard the book is good.
I'm sure it is.
Or listen to it, rather.
Come on, baby.
The Other Husband. All right, all right. The Other Husband.
That's the Ray Highclack story.
Yeah, The Other Husband.
The Other Husband.
The Other Suspect would be the Ray Highclack story. The Apollo Murders. Let's read that.
What? Yeah, I'm down. I'm good with that.
Apollo Murders it is.
Ray might not like that.
Chris Hadfield. What's the synopsis?
We gave away books that Chris Hadfield wrote.
Yeah.
We get all sorts of books at the station every time for like our promos. We got one of those. I can't remember what book, but it wasn't that one.
What's the synopsis here? In the year 1973, a final top secret mission to the moon, 3 astronauts in a tiny spaceship, 250,000 miles from home, 250,000 miles from hell. Oh, is this about the actual
Apple TV story, Apple TV series?
Oh, this is Apollo. It was Apollo 8. Is this true or the Apollo 18? Was that a real thing? I don't know.
No, that was a movie.
Okay. The Apollo No, Apollo 13 was real.
Yeah, Apollo 18 though was like just this god awful alien film that I bought for like $2 at the exchange when that was still around.
It may be based on this book. Who knows?
We decided that The Other Husband is the story of Ray Highclack. We want
intelligence has discovered a secret Soviet space station spying on America. Oh, okay. I don't know.
Oh,
anyway, that's enough looking at books.
That sounds like the synopsis of the show that comes on Apple TV. I can't remember the name of it.
Armageddon. No,
not Armageddon. It's got my boy. It's got my boy from shoot. He was in Suicide Squad.
Idris Elba or whatever his name is.
No, the guy that plays Rick Flag. I can't remember his name.
Oh, yeah.
Kinnaman? Joel Kinnaman?
Yeah, Joel Kinnaman. That sounds like that story, because that whole story of them being in space is to stop Russia from doing whatever. And Russia was spying on people, and somebody snuck a gun, and then somebody got shot. It's a whole hot mess. Gotta see it.
Whatever. Space Force will take care of it. You guys want to join Space Force?
Yes.
Of course not. That's got Star Trek red shirt written all over it, and I'm going to be in the red shirt.
But what a story that is! Think about like your family says to you, "That's how he died."
In
a red shirt for the Space Force? Hell no!
Yeah, in an obstacle course on ground in North Carolina.
There you go.
Yeah,
from a heart attack, probably.
Right.
Knowing me.
From drug overdose.
Yeah. Hey, I don't do that kind of shit, luckily.
Hey, you know, when I had to fill out my paperwork for my firearm, one of the questions was, are you addicted to marijuana?
Can you truly be addicted to marijuana, though?
Mentally, maybe, but not physically.
Also, if you have a prescription, you can't get a firearm. But alcohol's fine. Apparently, but,
yeah.
Which is pretty hilarious.
Welcome to Ohio, motherfucker.
Well, America, really. That's just
that's true.
What's the other? Oh, they ask you, are you a stalker? I'm like, who? What stalker is like? You know what? I'm proud of it. Yes, I am.
I bought a Little Giant just for my victim's house.
Yeah.
I want one of those ladders.
Every move you make. All right. Fights. We should probably talk about fights. What happened?
Yes.
I lost my phone. I think it's upstairs.
How many of them did you watch? I watched I watched the entire main card.
I didn't. I watched Alcaceres though. That was pretty great.
Dude, I was in the shower. I'm not gonna lie. when that
you
fight
just said
was
you
going
watched
on.
the entire main card, so you lied to me.
I took the time after Alex Caceres decided to backpack a South Korean and show him who's boss.
You did.
And it was like that. I actually, when I heard Alex Caceres, I switched or I put my head out of the shower to see the replay because I wanted to see what happened. So he was getting beat up for
I
that
mean, he was
first
getting
round.
beat. It wasn't too bad, but he was getting beat for sure.
He got knocked down in the first round.
Right. And then they took a point from what's his name? Hoy? Troy?
Yeah.
Troy?
Choi or whatever. I think it's Choi.
Yeah. Took a point for that illegal knee, which luckily didn't knock him out of the fight. Almost did. But
I saw Peter Yan versus Aljamain Sterling again when that happened.
pretty much, man. But he he was able to recover in time for them to restart the fight. And you're right. He backpacked him. Nice move too to get to his back too. Nice little pivot move.
Yeah,
off the cage to get on his back, and he jumped up there. And then, I mean, by the time he fell to the ground, he already had it in anyway. But yeah, great job because Caceres, dude, 5 wins in a row. And I checked today, he's got a number next to his name finally, 15.
Finally,
yeah. So I'm happy for him, man. So hopefully he's gonna get a big fight next. He should.
Fuck yeah, Bruce Leroy deserves
5 in a row. You deserve some fucking fights, man. Big fucking fights, man.
He deserves it, man. He's been in the UFC for 10 fucking years.
Yeah,
it's about
time. A little hit or
time.
miss every time, but he's on a winning streak now. They put these guys against him that's trying to prove themselves. He's kind of like an in between guy to use. Like, do you need the bottom of the barrel? Or you just get ready for some more experienced guys, and they give you Alex Caceres, but he's been beating those guys. He just beat 5 of those guys in a row. And he's finished a couple of them. So there you go, man. And I remember the last decision wasn't even close, I think. So he's been looking really good. So yeah, finally, dude, the guy's hitting a stride, man. Give him somebody fucking tough to fight. Top 15, do it, man.
Absolutely. And that's the thing about Alex Caceres. I remember what fight was, I believe it was Faber versus Cruz. UFC one, it was like 198 or something like that, or not 198, but it was in the 190s, where that was the first time I ever saw Alex Caceres, and that I can remember. And I knew this kid was going to be very, very, very good. And to see him go on the streak he's been on, sort of take on guys who's the baby face boy that he took on? Chase Hooper. And he made Chase Hooper look like a fucking white belt in a lot of things, and kind of showed the skill range that he deserved on there. So Alex Caceres needs to at least get into title contention now.
Well, I mean, it's top 15, so yeah, definitely a top 15 fight for sure.
But I'm talking about like have him fight like 13 or fucking 12 or 10. Have him fight somebody and in the top 15 finally, and let's see if these years in the UFC have finally bred that boy to be a monster, because he's been looking, like you said, really good recently.
Right? They haven't let him fight anyone like he fights like the new guys or whatever. He's like the test of waters. And his last loss was Kron Gracie. Kron Gracie is one of those guys, but Kron choked him out.
Yeah, Kron Gracie though.
Since then, he's beat Steven Peterson, Chase Hooper, Austin Springer, and Kevin Kroom, and Sung Woo Chu.
Bless you.
Which womp womp womp. Which fight were you talking about here?
What are you talking about?
Dude, this guy fought on Versus and shit when that happened.
Yeah,
Jimmy Hedis, dude. Jimmy Hedis beat him back in 2011, but I saw Jimmy Hedis fight in Scranton right before he got to the UFC, and I don't know what happened to him. He had some fights and then kind of retired early. I don't know what fight you're talking about.
Which one?
You're talking about him fighting on some pay-per-view card. I don't know what you're talking about though.
It was Cruz versus, I think, Cruz versus Faber for the bantamweight title.
Well, I don't see. I mean, it may have been another fight on that card too. I can't see. He was on Rockhold Bisping 199.
Yes. Oh, that's it. That was the one.
He beat Cole Miller.
Yeah. and he looked great then, and that's when I became a fan of.
Yeah,
Bruce
yeah.
Leroy.
Cruz Favor was the co-main event, so there you go.
Yeah, that's what I was. I forgot what pay-per-view it was on, but I knew that
199.
Cruz versus Faber 3 was on that card. But no, yeah, Alex Caceres has been wowing me since he got, since I knew who he was.
The
in
Ultimate
UFC.
Fighter, man. Since he was on the Ultimate Fighter the year that Michael Johnson beat T.J. Dillashaw, I think that was the year.
And also, I mean, he has one of the best ring names of all time. Like Bruce Leroy is like,
and his afro looked great.
Oh, his afro is always on point. And what I loved about that night actually of UFC 199 was I complimented his hair on Twitter, and he retweeted or favorited my tweet. So I was like, yes, I have that and Tom Segura as some of my
pander. You keep pandering enough, and next thing you know, you'll be Gary Owen.
You
telling me that's not what he does?
Or Michael Rappaport.
Oh,
okay. You want to talk about pandering to fucking your audience?
Oh gosh.
And I love Michael Rappaport next Friday. I think he's a great mailman.
Gary Owen has made me laugh as well. But you know what? He's. Well, I'm just gonna say it. He's a white comic for black people. That's what he is.
Yeah,
he's well aware. I mean, it sounds weird to say, but that's what he is, and he's well aware of that. That's his thing.
Yeah, and that's
fine, man.
Thing.
Listen, man, you got to make your ducats, man. I got it, man. I don't have any problem with him, but he's not one of my favorites. But I get it. Just like Paul Bond trying to pander. It's fine. I get it, man. You gotta make your money. Gotta make your money. It's fine.
You know why I love Paul Bond? He punched Greg Hughes in the face.
In front of you?
No, it was he was on air with Opie and Anthony, and he got into a fight with Opie on air.
He punched him on air?
Yeah, I think he punched him on air, if I remember correctly.
That's pretty great.
Yeah, especially since Greg sucks, but Anthony definitely got more of the love from people.
The one thing that Paul Bond did once, the crowd was weird, so he's like, "I'm going to try this," and it made me laugh so hard. He did a song parody of "Aerials" by System of a Down about cereal, and this is the funniest thing I've seen him do. It was silly, but
awesome.
He's I don't know if anybody knows System of a Down. I'm like, I know System of a Down.
Cereals
that's what it was,
that we eat, Blueberry and Count Chocula.
It was something like that. Yeah,
that's funny.
Like a milk is a waterfall. Something like that. It was
milk is a waterfall. It goes into
what I loved about it so much is that maybe less
than
half the audience got it, even knew the song. So I'm like, that is the funniest thing I saw him do. I mean, I'm not saying he's not good. He's good. He's been doing this for a long time. He's a working comic, so that's hard to do. So
I knocked over a mic stand doing a guest spot for him once. I had to buy the people in the front row drinks because I knocked their drinks.
Oh, were you there? Was that Friday when Sean broke the microphone? Yeah, and I had to run up there and get him another one.
Yeah, I did a guest spot second show. That was that weird
show,
off second show that I thought I did well in. To be honest with you,
I don't remember. You probably
you were drunk, so that's understandable. Can't believe you drove.
What? No, I stopped drinking. I finished my first pitcher before my only pitcher before
keyword Thomas
second
pitcher.
Show started, and then I didn't drink anymore. Well, that's Friday. I did have one drink at Red Fox, but that's it. Then I didn't drink anymore. Ooh. So I really didn't drink that much, for me at least.
I got pretty hammered.
And also, it had been a few hours since I drank before I drove home.
You saw me when you left the condo. I was hammered.
Yeah, if I was that high, I wouldn't have drove. But
no, that's why I stayed at the condo because I knew I was gonna need.
I've seen you drive that truck before, and it scared me.
No.
Hey,
I remember one time in particular, we're like, we're just not gonna fucking drive, is he? And he did, and you didn't die, which is a miracle.
Yeah,
I honestly thought that we were gonna you're gonna be dead or in jail. That's how bad it was.
Yeah, it'll probably happen one day, but
it gets
don't wish it.
man.
It won't happen. You don't want that experience.
No, I think it'll happen. Therefore, it won't. And then once it does, it'll be like I had one beer and the cop's gonna be a dick that day. Like I guarantee you, it's usually how it goes.
Like I barely blew over when I got mine, so 0.084. Yeah, so
that's not bad.
What? Oh, 08's the limit. So it's barely over.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not that bad.
No, I wasn't. Don't listen. To this day, I don't think if I wasn't Tourette'sy when I was doing my field test, I don't think she ever would have made me blow.
No, yeah. Well,
and I tried to convince my lawyer of that, and he was like, "Eh." I'm like, "Okay, whatever."
Well, that should be a legitimate excuse, like for your twitching and your nerves. I would think.
I don't know. She said other shit like she smelled alcohol on me, dude. I was drinking Tito's. You don't smell that shit. You smelled alcohol? Fuck you. No, you didn't. Tito's doesn't smell like that. No.
You didn't smell alcohol. It's your sweat, sir. That's what puts it off.
Yeah, but she said smelled alcohol. I'm like, it's fucking good vodka. It doesn't smell. What were you smelling? That's the one thing pissed me off is when she said that because I'm like, I know you didn't fucking smell any. But I mean, listen. I obviously was drinking and I obviously blew over. But so I'm not. But it was the only thing that bothered me really was that she said she smelled. I'm like, you didn't though. You didn't smell it. Why would you fucking say that then? There's no fucking way. Anyway, whatever. Anyway, like I said, I was in the wrong. I was like less than half a mile from my house too.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I'm glad this is like my heavy drinking night. Is usually the podcast is like because I'm already parked in my driveway. I'm in
really because the last time I saw you drink pretty heavily, and that wasn't Tuesday.
That wasn't heavy. Please, I had 2 pitchers. I was fine.
I usually do 2 pitchers, but I only did 1 because I was feeling shitty. And it was water. That's why I drove home too because I was chugging so much water. I drank like a whole pitcher of water.
You did. Definitely did, sir. Oh my God. Well,
so who hold on, let's go through this card.
I want to talk about one fight that was on this card. Let me bring it up because it was pretty amazing.
Makhachev's gonna roll. I was hoping to get Makhachev. I love Dan Hooker. I love to see him win this fight, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
I'm a fan of Islam, not the religion, but the man.
You don't have to keep saying that. We all fucking know.
I'm aware.
If anyone's watched 1 second, any second of 111 episodes, you'll know.
I'm just saying, let your women see the sunlight. For fuck's sake. I mean, they're just stop with the beekeeper outfits.
Some of those outfits are hot. They got the fuchsia ones; those look good.
No,
how can you be pro Chappelle and Islamophobic? That's making any sense.
Well, I respect Dave Chappelle as an artist. I can always say that, but I'm an atheist, dude. Like I don't fucking care about organized religion. Fuck you, people.
Give the most shit to.
Well, I mean, again, how many more atrocities?
99.9% to give to Islam. One time when you talked about Catholic priests with Pat Miletich. That's the only other time.
Well, I mean, again, Catholic priests aren't pushing gay people off of fucking roofs. So, what are you gonna do?
No, they're making them suck their dicks.
Oh, hey!
Not all of them.
They're doing their purpose.
Not all of them. That is a good amount.
That is making sure that the gay priest.
You know what's a good movie? Spotlight. Fucking great movie.
That's a fucking awesome film.
You know, my dad, like a year or so ago, he's like, you know, a movie I kind of stumbled upon on Showtime. I usually don't watch true stories. I don't like true stories. I'm like, that's weird. Okay.
Yeah.
My dad likes shit that like blows up and whatever, like explosions and boobs. That's what he like.
Yeah. He's a dude
like basically Michael Bay. So Michael Bay movies, kind of like stuff like that. Like I see a movie, I don't know if my dad would like it or not. But he's like, usually don't like it, but it's pretty good. It's called Spotlight. I'm like, Dad, I won Best Picture. And I'm like.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's good. I'm like, yeah, everyone loved it. It was great.
Do you want to know a sad thing about that? So when the when the article came out, about I want to say it was like 6 months after the article came out, And this is true. You can Google my last name. It's right here for you to do. Evidence is there.
Hack clock.
Yes. Well, that's what a lot of comics call me, and they're right. But it's what you do. And all of a sudden, at my cousin's last mass that he performed, because I have a cousin that was a Catholic priest for well before I was born as well. But Fox News interviewed him after the Spotlight article came out about parishioners coming back to church. So technically my last name is in a Fox News article, and I hate it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't want people to see like, oh, Ray Highclack comedian. Oh, who is this? Oh, he was in a Fox News article? What? No, I don't want that. Although it's my cousin's name. So.
That reminds me. Remember last week I told you about my cousin whose kid got abducted as Costa Rica.
No.
And anyway, I found out like a couple days later that they thought she was coming home, but they're appealing to another court again. So
fuck me.
They're trying to drag it out forever, man. I mean, at first we thought it was going to be great. She's come, but now the thing is, this court. The weird thing is, like, they're a very well-connected family. Like, this dude ran for president. Like, and it's shady down there. You know, it's just.
That's fucked up, dude.
I don't know. My grandmother thinks if my cousin goes down there, he's going to get assassinated. I'm like, what? I'm like, it's not. I'm like, it's not Venezuela. I mean, Costa Rica is. I'm like, you're thinking like some of those countries. Is what she said. I'm like, yeah, you're thinking Venezuela though. You're not thinking Costa Rica. It's not that. It's not great, but it's not as bad as like a Venezuela. That's what you're thinking Venezuela.
Still,
they also told me not to go to Costa Rica. They're like, you'll find out you're related. I'm like, I highly doubt it, man. I don't know. I don't understand my name, and I don't know.
I wouldn't go to Costa Rica because I have a fucking relationship with you.
Let's go.
No, I'm good.
I want to see what happens. Thomas, you want to come? You want to go to sit in?
I don't want some Costa Rican to fucking
shank
me.
Trumped up charges.
Yeah, why the hell not?
Do it. Get for the story, right?
Dude, I would get knifed.
Why do I think that the food they serve in a Costa Rican prison is probably the best Mexican food, or that kind of food that you probably ever get? Like, dude, you just sound nuts, but fuck, Costa Rican prison, man, is the best fucking burrito I've ever had. I know it's fucking nuts. That's how good the shit is down there. And fucking in prison, fucking fantastic, man. Like Chipotle can blow that shit up, blow that shit out of your ass, man. That's fucking Costa Rican prison food is the shit.
You know what else can blow the shit out of your ass? A Costa Rican prisoner dick. That's what I don't want.
That's a good point.
I don't want to end up like Norm Macdonald in Dirty Work.
What a great movie, Dirty Work.
That's such a what nerve you have. What nerve.
What an underrated comedy movie.
What a great film.
You know who directed that movie?
It was Bob Saget.
Bob fucking Saget.
Yeah.
What a great movie.
I was a religious holiday away from seeing Bob Saget live do stand up at 17 years old.
Ooh.
Christmas?
No, it was Rosh Hashanah. And it was for the Opie and Anthony Traveling Virus Tour. And because Bob Saget's a practicing Jewish man, couldn't be on the tour. Gotcha. So he sent a video though saying how he wanted to fuck everybody in the audience and all that kind of stuff.
Well, that's nice of him.
But yeah,
I can't believe that guy did family TV for so long.
Oh,
you see his actor, like, how did they let that fly? The thing is, that would never fly now with the internet. Like, no, like you hired this guy for this sitcom, and it was really no. You can find his shit on the internet. So I don't even know if it was on any TV then, or at least not very often, not very much of it. But yeah, it's weird. I didn't think about that. But yeah, think about that now. There's no way. That'd be like putting, I don't know, name a comic on, a family sitcom.
Dice Clay on fucking Wheel of Fortune.
Clay.
You want to buy a vowel? Well, you're going to have to suck on my, you know what I'm saying.
Well, Plinko at. All right, Little Wayne, this isn't Wheel of Fortune. You see that's another SNL sketch.
You want to play the thing where the guy goes up the mountain? We're gonna play that now. We were over here at the wheel. Dude, now we're over here now.
When I was at the hospital in the lobby waiting for 6 hours, and Price is Right was on. There's a lady who I think was like on her third guess. She was $2 away from going off the hill. So you're like, she's not gonna fucking get it. Fucking nails it on the head. Third one.
Nice.
Exactly right. $48 or whatever it was. Boom. Nailed it. I'm like, she's done for sure. Boom. What a comeback. She was this fucking close to not winning at all. And boom, nailed it.
That's
good for her. All right, let's go to Price is Right too. Let's do that. Or let's make a deal.
Yes, I'm down. Wear Bro Plata t-shirts that we made ourselves.
Yes, with like from Joanne Fabrics with the airbrush from the fair. Yeah.
Might as well dazzle them too.
Yeah, but dazzle, sure. Fake jewels.
I'm kind of sad that none of our cousins died joke didn't go over with you guys with the airbrush.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
No.
All right, Ramon. Right, Ramon Rivas.
That is a good joke.
What?
Joanne Fabrics.
That might be my favorite bit of his.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
You know what's funny too? A friend of mine, my friend Shauna. She works for a company that used to do signs for Joanne Fabrics. So anytime that she was like working with Joanne, I would do the Ramon Rivas bit around her because she had to go to Joanne in fucking whatever Twinsburg or wherever the fuck it is that the
Joanne Fabrics.
Where you can take your cousin who need or your fuck it, I fucked up. I'm not even
extraordinary hack clock, everybody.
Yeah. That's what I was sad he didn't do that. And I'm going to say this. I love Ramon. He had one of the greatest things ever, advice that I've ever had a comic tell me besides Bill Squire. No, believe it or not. He goes, nobody's going to care about you for your first 2 years. And he was right. He
usually more than that, but yeah.
But like start to really like see you coming around and doing all that kind of stuff. He was totally right, man. And I love Ramon for giving me that advice because I stuck with it for fucking 2 years and I started actually getting better. So, and him and Mary Santora had shows in, I think it was DC this past weekend. And she's been killing it too. Go check out Mary Santora, killing it.
Yeah,
which is her album.
I saw on Facebook. He says, "I'm bringing." He's headlining. He's bringing Mary Santora because I want to make my job as hard as possible.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mary's a killer, dude.
Yeah, Mary is a killer.
Mary is a murderer. She's one of the best, in my opinion, one of the best female comics that really hasn't done national tours yet. She's.
Oh, I'm sure she will, man. I mean, she's doing everything right. I mean.
Plus being on the radio on make it hard, big powerhouse like that, dude. Like she's on a powerhouse FM station right now as the third.
The only thing that it kind of holds you back sometimes, right? Because you can't tour as much as you want to.
Well, Alan,
I mean, look what happened. Chad didn't do anything when he was on MMS.
Well, that's on Chad.
He didn't write. I mean, Bill's. I think because Bill saw what Chad did, that he's trying to do the opposite. Like that's why he started doing that thing when he would do 10 minutes every month. And that's really hard.
Although he did get arrested like Chad. So
that's true. Yeah.
Have you ever heard that story, Thomas?
No.
Bill got arrested for being too drunk at I think it was like, was it the haunted reformatory or something?
I can't remember. It was something weird. Yeah.
Some haunted house. Bill Squire, who again,
when is that going to happen when I'm with you? I'm waiting for that to have Ray getting arrested because he's too drunk somewhere.
Because it never happens. That's why I never get too drunk to get arrested. Like that's
too drunk to get arrested.
I'll be at a house. I'll be at a house passed out in someone's bed before I'm arrested at any kind of fucking thing. Before that shit happens.
Yeah, because luckily they let you inside. Like, what if Terry McNeely just pushed you out in the street?
Terry would never do that unless I banged on his door half naked again.
And say you did that once.
What?
He told this story last.
Yeah, I pissed my pants and fucking.
Oh
yeah.
Hey, I gotta pee. So are we done?
Yeah, we're gonna.
No one cares. Here. Quit your podcast. Quit your podcast. Stop
Quit
trying.
the podcast. We are the Bro Plata podcast. We do this every Tuesday.
Homo pinata.
we will be back next Tuesday to face the Tequila Cuentes.
Oh no, sounds awful.
And it probably will be. And I'm off Saturday, so I'm gonna probably start day drinking at like 11 to really get ready for this fucking UFC that's coming up. UFC 267 live from the United We Kill People in Our Embassies, Emirates.
Oh, hey, did you see that the pay-per-view in January is going to be in Anaheim? So
Anaheim, California, yeah. So I'm not going to
shit.
Vegas in January, probably February.
Why can't the best card is fucking December card? That card's fucking awesome.
I know, but I don't want to go. I don't want to pay money and
go to
help
a fucking
to the
awesome
purse
card.
of Cupid Zirconia.
Fucking awesome card.
Dustin Poirier is a piece of shit. And
Cody Garbrandt's on that card, and Jorge Masvidal and Leon Edwards, and it's great.
I hate Dustin Poirier way too much, and
that has nothing to do with it. You're just using that as an excuse.
No,
you do hate him, but you're just using that as an excuse.
I despise the Cubic Zirconia. Ugh.
I get it, man. It's hard to get off work. I understand that. All right, I gotta go.
All right, guys. Thank you very much. We are Bro Plata. We thank every single one of you that have watched. Make sure to like, share, subscribe.
Bye, Thomas.
And help us out to gain all of our shit. We are amazing. And as always, we will see you at the Kumite, fam.
I'm going to go shoot stray cats in the street.
Wow.